down by the gold lane, especially if you're looking to play like early to mid. She doesn't scale the best, but if you're playing a tank jungler, it kind of sucks to chase her down.
I would almost, if the first game that we see from TLPH is going to be a utility jungler, like in the hands of KarlTzy, I think that's just, again, let's get some information. Let's not give too much away, because that's the, I guess, dynamic that we've seen, the dichotomy between KarlTzy's like his journey as a player alone. Is there was one time, you know, he was so dominant on these assassins, then he goes towards some of these junglers when we had the jungler meta, but now all that practice has led to, you know, quite a difference of hero pool. But the Pharsa being the first pick, this is probably, would this be your #1 mage right now for you guys?
Yes. Yeah. Top mage.
Definitely.
I think too good at everything that she does, especially in a meta that's forcing us to kind of play front to back all the time.
Yeah, so earlier I mentioned the priorities, the mages seems to have gone down, or the mid laners, unless it's Kimmy. Speaking of, that was a pick there by Ultra Legends. But Team Liquid, I think they're also reading into what Ultra Legends and how they ban. They really want to put priority at the center of the map, while Ultra Legends takes away 2 comforts for Liquid.
Here's the thing, right? Because again, with so many prior picks on the table, I think a lot of teams are a little skewed on the idea of Arlott being like, oh, he's so good no matter what. I feel like he's a little more situational than most people think. But Kimmy, obviously, super good in the early stages of the game. Scales pretty well. The main issue is you need a tank to make her work. You need that frontliner. And I think TLPH has done a really good idea of saying, hey, we take Pharsa now, we give Kimmy over, and if you're not pairing up with a tank, we can still be a little flexible with the way that we attack our opponent. And we now see the branded... I hope he uses the M2 skin.
I do too.
Oh God, give it to him, Lancelot, and we also get the Fauve.
That's so good. Those are like quality picks, obviously. Glad to see the Lancelot get picked up, which, again, we can discuss this once we get to the game, because there are a couple variations of the build that for the Lancelot, but still a Phoveus too. So you've got your frontliner basically to go ahead and take on multiple guys.
Bukas
then you got a
sila,
ton of damage with the Pharsa, and then eventually the Lancelot too. So this is crucial, I would say, to round out the first phase for Ultra Legends here, to see if they do pick up that tankier hero that Gideon mentioned.
Yeah, I think they do. They showed up.
It's you.
All right. It's me. It's me. The Panda Bear, bro. I like that they pick up the Akai. Again, that is one of the key picks for the women's scene. The women's tournament that we just had in MWI can go in either to the Roam or EXP. But Akai Arlott together actually is a very specific combo that has a terrific record in MWI.
I think, you know, if we're comparing, because again, most people are thinking, hey, Fredrin should have been the pick here instead of the Akai. Most people are going to think that Akai doesn't scale as hard or isn't as thick as the Fredrin, but there is a lot more flexibility with this Akai, right? More ways to kind of not only trigger the passive to allow Arlott to jump around, but more so that you have the flexibility of, if the enemy starts picking you have inbuilt Purify. You have ways to kind of outplay your opponents when you're in the turtle pit itself, and more importantly, to stop the feathered airstrike.
Yeah. A cool question for the table. Should Team Liquid Philippines consider a ban on something like a Badang? Like, they might put the Akai in the jungle, the Roam, Arlott, Badang, EXP, maybe they can switch that up. But I feel like a Badang for the lineup of Ultra Legends will just absolutely mess up any sort of team fighting tempo when it picks up Team Liquid.
I was going to say, this is already messing up tempo. Badang is that hero to do that, usually, that we see picked up. The 3 combinations of these ultimates already for Ultra Legends can be quite devastating, but that's the only thing I want to throw in there. Like, do they have the timing right? Can they get the timing down pat? And I think that's why you give yourself multiple options. As you see, the Hilda is going to be the last ban from TLPH, so if they decide to go that route, it's certainly going to give them a lot of options to crowd control or mess things up, but I just feel like, again, if you have too much of that, can you solidify getting the timings down, or will it all just be too chaotic that you kind of mess things up a little bit here and there?
I think that at this point, both sides can really start flexing around. Honestly, really great drafting coming in from Ultra Legends. Like, I wasn't expecting them to have such a really deep look at this, because TLPH gave them the initiative. They're like, we take the Pharsa, we want to see what you do first, and then respond accordingly to allow KarlTzy to at least have flexibility of, hey, you get to play an assassin or you get to play a tank. And now that we're kind of narrowing down the lines, Ultra Legends, at this point, this Akai, for all intents and purposes, could go into the EXP, right? And then you put Arlott into your support position, and then you might want to reconsider, because once you have that Matilda down, you kind of solidify what your roles are going to look like, and then TLPH decides, got the instant disengage on top of having a Granger. It works out. Ultra Legends, Zetian, perfectly done.
You see this line of Team Liquid having a lot of damage, aggression potential, while Ultra Legends, could they be a little bit too utility heavy? We will find out in the game. Once again, welcome to MSC 2025. It's Team Liquid Philippines versus Ultra Legends, and I'm going to hand you off over to Gideon and Naisu.
Thanks, Ramar. All right. Naisu, looking at this game, which draft do you like a little bit more? Because I was on praise for the first half for Ultra Legends. That finisher, though, is what set me back.
Yeah, I'm going to have to lean towards, I'm always a big damn guy, a big damage guy is what I like to go with, and that is Team Liquid's lineup. I mean, they're looking to go ahead, I feel like, end the game early. I don't know what our fastest game is going to be here for MSC, but it could start off here.
Well, let's find out as we head on into the game. Our very first match to kick things off here for the Mid-Season Cup 2025 here at the Esports World Cup 25. Let's kick things off with TLPH on the blue side up against Ultra Legends on the red side. Now, as we all know, Karltzy has been known to be that guy. The GOAT. The GOAT comes down to Lancelot plays.
He didn't use the skin.
He didn't use the skin, but to be fair, this skin is also very, very nice. I personally went out of my way to get the diamonds to buy it as well, so I totally understand it. Me and Karltzy, same mindset.
Same mindset. Basically, you're just as good, right? Flicker already with the aggression. This might be a first blood already for Karltzy.
Oh, ayan ba? Okay ba yan? Check.
But they're gonna get the Lith Wander.
Oh, what was that? That was a little.
Ito guys, yung problema ko ngayon, no? Ayan, no? Ito, in-hit. Okay na ba yan? Okay na ba? Okay na ba ano natin? Sounds natin.
Regardless, right? No first bloods coming through. Minimal damage, but at the very least, for Quanok, he's going to be a little bit behind on that EXP. He probably only missed like, what, 1 minion at this point? Not that big of a deal.
Okay, looking at the emblems too, I mean...
Ito huwag ka na magalit, Devard. Dami kong problema sa mundo. Yung mic ko, minor problem lang yan. Okay na. Dahinan ko, wait lang. Ito kasi pusa, ito guys. So, ayan o. Ito yung makulit, kaya di ko maayos. So, ito mga tao ngayon
Karltzy will go in for some pokes, and JP just around the corner, charging up the Unbreakable, but won't land it on Rice Crimp.
What was... okay. Maybe
sakit na lineup ng Ultra Legends, pero pwede sila ma-kite.
On a different level because he's
actually, hello. To be fair, mas madali execute yung Ultra Legends. Legit.
We come up to our very first turtle here. Level 4 is not achieved, as you can see.
Oh, whoa! Sanford already gonna jump in. Infernal pursuit.
Oh, tekla. Oh, biscuit.
Throwboy, popping the heavy spin. He'll get the turtle though. Turtle secured by
Ultra Legends.
While still, Karltzy actually falls. Now the rest, TLPH.
Ay, ulti. Yun lang po, malagpa mga ano. Malagpa TL, bakit? Ay, pumalag. Sakit niyan. Onyx PH. Coach, what prediction ni Onyx PH versus Onyx ID? Onyx PH, syempre. Pero magandang laban yan. Sobrang lakas ng nila Kyrie ngayon. Uy! Si Okuy, what's up? Uy, patay. Teka lang guys ha, kasi hindi tayo makapag-focus ng todo. Ito kasi ating baby girl, ayun no, in-heat. So kailangan niya ng atensyon. Ayun no. Kailangan niya ng... abot ba Game 7? Oo, abot na Game 7 yan. Ayun no, in-hit siya. So, kailangan siyang lambingin kahit pa paano. Ano ba yan? Live tayo, uy! Pagtrabuhin mo naman yung... Kung di ako nakapagtrabaho, di ka makakain. Hindi mo ba naintindihan yan?
Legends still goes for this, or they just get some extra gold off the turret.
They're here to kind of alleviate the pressure, right? I don't think they're going to commit too hard.
Yeah, they just clear this out. Minions going to be good, but they want to force a fight anyway. Be thrown out against the team. Karltzy will now join the fight. They're going to get disengaged with guiding wind. So they're fine. Ultra Legends.
Sunod yung magkast eh, no? Teka, ayan, umalis na siya. Ayusin ko nga yung ano. Sa mga T-tiers natin, kamusta ang ano natin?
But despite that bottom side for
microphone,
recognizing, hey, if they want to win on that top side, sure, but if we send enough people down to the bottom,
bakit? Ayun. Okay ba yung mic sa ano? Sa TikTok? Sabihin nyo lang. Uy, grabe. No, nahigit si Oeb. Ito yung maganda dun sa Ultra Legends. Sobrang dami nilang stun, no? Tapos, maganda, papaulan muna si Zed yan. Si Zed. Para siyang Dahil mayroon siyang 0.7 seconds na stun, di ba? Goods. Jet Li. Oy, malalakas na mga tao ngayon dito, boss ha. Di na basta-basta, di na nagpapadaig, boss Manjim. Itong ULL, grabe na rin to. Base sa draft, kung draft lang, walang, kung sabihin natin same level maglalaro, Ultra Legends kasi dali execute eh. Stun nung Z yan, stun nung Z, tapos ipit. Kaso ba't si JP inipit niya? Mali inipit niya.
As Carl Tizzy looks to get the kill, goes in, finally clears it out. JP jumps in, can't land the taunt though, so he's whittled down at 1 HP.
For Trollboy. Ultra na ba? Ultra na yan eh. Granger, yes, maganda yung Granger ngayon.
They're not looking to go toe-to-toe in terms of I will out-retry you, I just need to get a man advantage.
Oy.
And you can see, right, Carl Tizzy, he needs to go in and out
Oy,
of these fights.
pasalubong naman, Jin. Wala pa tayo dyan.
We're gonna call for a tech pause here. Not entirely sure what is going on.
Oy, Banjin, panarin mo yung podcast ko with with Hans G.
I think that Ultra
Maganda.
Legends, they saw Carl kind of go into the middle of the fight. They realized, hey, this is a bait. We need to wait for an opportunity to jump with a heavy spin. And then the formation started to break.
Ayan na.
The heavy spin started to come out.
You see what I mean, though? It's like it's an interesting thing with this because when you look at the fights break out, Ultra Legends does really good at kind of pushing and pulling.
Ay, nagulo. Lit na
sila. You have a Matilda on your side. I just feel like sometimes, like I was
LA Clippers,
they get a little too split up. Maybe,
and
then Team Liquid is starting to
no English? Okay, let's speak in English for you guys. Okay. Alright, sorry. So, sorry Filipino fans and Pinoy and Tagalog fans. We have to speak in English now because we have English viewers. Okay?
That's the main thing.
Delay?
Is he going to be able to start to get stacks? Because Oheb is someone
Delay ba?
really
Delay.
want to watch out for as this game continues on here. He's pretty much had an opportunity to just go ahead and farm up.
Ganito kasi guys sa Black App, sa Double T, hindi kami pwede basta mag-browser. Shucks, hindi kami pwede mag-browser. So, anong nangyayari? Naka-stream relay. Uy. So, anong nangyayari? Hindi namin control yun. Oh my God. Yeah. So, yes, if the game is paused, you cannot talk about the game. Yeah, 100%.
Guys that we see, putting themselves in these fights as they have to. Couple shots for Rice Krim. Oheb looking for that. Go.
So if you I watch via YT.
Yeah.
I think.
Oheb just the spacing just wasn't there. He thought he killed him 2 times and backed off just before.
So for all of the YT viewers, let me know if you're delayed. But although I would love to see the TikTok guys enjoy the show, I would highly recommend you guys go to YT. I think the viewing experience might be better because in TikTok we need to use stream relay. Yeah. There's the Z ult. Yeah, but Throwboy got poked, so which is really good for Team Liquid. Yep. So very well done from Team Liquid. After the Z ult, what they did was to all in on the Akai, and the Akai just couldn't find anything. I think he was. He does not want to be cancelled by the Phoveus knockup, so we'll see it. Yeah, Zetian ult, and then ult all in on the Akai, so that the Z ult is not going to be that fruitful. This is the first game, yes.
As long as you react.
Yeah, really difficult to kind of see how those fights break
No,
out,
thank you, Sachin, for dropping by, actually.
Because you're seeing where that kind of patience that we saw from Team Liquid earlier on in the game has compounded up to this point. They're able to go ahead and just kind of outgun and out-survive a lot of the.
Thank you, Thunderboy. Thanks for the rose.
force them off this tier 2 turret. So with this kind of lead, it's up to Team Liquid to just kind of take what they want, and we're seeing Ultra Legends try to.
But I do feel like in the meta right now, you need some sort of
extremely hesitant, right? They saw what happened in that last fight. They reacted
damage
to it, and now with that 3-level
core or like good farming jungler, I would say. JP dead. Farsa ult, forcing a Z ult, but oh my god, oh my god. Carl TZ. Did you see that, boys? Of course, Oheb will finish it off. A flicker out. Ah, this is over. I think. What phone are they using? I actually don't know.
Take out JP, take out Samper, separate the front line and the back line, and then you have an opportunity to force Carl, force Oheb in positions where they need to go out of their way.
I actually don't know, guys.
But Team Liquid, they've got the mechanics to back themselves up. They have the lead to make sure that these waves are fully utilized, especially for someone like Carl, because Lancelot, he loves those waves.
Team diff, yeah, I believe.
It's something to be expected, I guess, with a Lancelot where you're under.
But then the Lancelot, against the squishy heroes of Ultra Legends is really good. Cherry MOBA. I think they're using.
Form that they're used to showing in a lot of the competitions that we've seen Team Liquid.
I think they might be using the official EWC sponsor, which is Honor. And Honor is the like you're seeing in your screen right now, like upper. Oh, you're not seeing because I'm actually blocking the ads. But normally, yeah. Oh, yeah. Throwboy is dead. JP, nice knock up. And yeah, okay. So the problem with the heroes of Ultra Legends. Oh, did you see that? Purified Dutch. Alakelra. Oh my god, Carl TZ. Yeah. So the problem with combo type of compositions like Ultra Legends did is that when the main combo is dead, like it seems like there's no combo at all. Like when the Akai is dead or the Zetian is dead, they really need everyone to be there. And now Throwboy does not have the ultimate.
Without the Feather Airstrike, I don't know if Team Liquid's going to be able to end the game unless they can turn this fight completely in their favor.
Decent defense. Okay, Dark Lord commits the flicker. Okay. Great work from Dark Lord and Carl.
And that's fine for Ultra Legends. It looks like
M2 Prime, let's go.
Okay, we need to put up the item list. I'm curious to see whether Restream has the...
Restream.
Hold on. Another Feather Airstrike coming up because Granok is standing too close for comfort.
Again, jumping in, flicker burn, forcing the fight on the
Pops the ult.
Will get taken out, separated from the team.
Nice traction pulse. Oh, dodge again from Oheb. Dodges Dark Lord. Well done.
There's another defensive flicker from Ultra Legends, but they're still holding Team Liquid at bay from ending the game. But all base turrets will be worked on here. Sanji, one hit away on that turret. It won't go down just yet. And Throwboy taking a little trip there with the guiding wind.
Even the flicker committed for that. I'm not going to react. I'm going to be restreaming all the way.
Because Ultra Legends have to make choices, especially when you're pushed in at checkmate angle. You have to decide, do I lose inhibitors or do I lose the game? And 100% of the time, teams will say, I would rather lose an inhibitor than the game. They do buy a little bit of time for themselves, but the inevitable is coming. We look at the items and quickly realize that, hey, a Skypiercer pickup coming in from Pharaoh. Kind of interesting here, a little dangerous, I'm not gonna lie, but we do see that the Flask of Oasis has already been complete, and that's been why we've been seeing more aggressive moves from Dark Lord.
These are also still the aggressions from Team Liquid. Carl TZ going on the backside. They're forcing Chaos alone. A jump from JP.
Oh no.
Finds multiple members.
Yeah. Okay, that's over. Well done, JP. Look at that combo. Look at that burst from Team Liquid. Look how synchronized they are. I'm gonna replay that for sure. Oh,
really nicely
so
done from Team Liquid. We get to see what they are all about. Tempo-based
I know,
combat.
Selena.
They have the lead. They will press it down your throat until they have checkmate angle. But Ultra Legends, that early,
wait.
honestly,
if I go to TikTok, they cannot see my replay. Wait, let me try to fix this for a bit.
Them to be as confrontational.
Yeah, I mean, they had the utility-heavy,
oh, that's tricky.
Game lineup that is
that's
designed
tricky.
to mess up early game aggressive rotations. But there was one thing that Ultra Legends forgot. taking care of their mid-game power spike. I feel like they were a little bit too early with going for the 5-man rotations. Because even though Pharaoh had the lead up against Oheb at one point, since Oheb went to, okay, you guys are going to stick us 5, okay, 4 members of my team are going to go, I'm just going to farm. Pharaoh
this
was
is
a little bit
very,
busy joining the rest of the team.
very
I
tricky.
gotta give the Ultra Legends, right? I don't mind teams going for these 5-man rotations, like calling in Pharaoh to kind of get involved. If he gets a single assist, it's not too bad if you're giving half away your gold shielding over to Oheb, considering that you could also get a bit more from that mid lane at the same time. But here's the thing, right? If we're talking about the micro, I think the biggest problem we saw from Ultra Legends was the overcommitment.
Yeah.
Not only the overcommitment, but kind of just throwing everything at the wall. And the question is, but why, right?
I was going to say, Gideon, like, and part of that, you know, pun intended or not, Throwboy was literally throwing himself into a lot of these fights because he was maybe the guy that wanted to go ahead and split them up or try to set things up. But like I was saying, you have so much utility that maybe it's almost just an overload, right? And a lot of the times when we see these later fights towards that mid game, towards the late game,
man, all right, never mind. So TikTok will not be able to see my replays. What's up, Renz Fortaleza? Hello. Never mind. Okay. Group stage, yes.
But there was one thing that
Game.
Ready here a little day, and that's been why we've been seeing
Billy Saber.
Oasis has already
So JP again,
complete.
never hesitating to jump, even because they know, like I said, right? The composition of Ultra Legends is based on their combos. It's a combo strategy with Zed, Akai, and Arlet. Arlet Akai is great. Zed Akai sets up Akai for really good, really well. I mean, and then obviously we're looking at like Arlet and as well as the Akai, which eventually kind of refreshes all of the stuns and all of the dashes for the Arlet, so Arlet deals enough damage. And the idea is, if you break one of the pieces of the combo can never really come through anymore. So they did not hesitate on going on the Throwboy, knowing the Throwboy is also very underleveled, like level 12 compared to level 15. And they also know that he has only 2 armor items, and that means that magic is gonna be great, which is Sanji, you know, having enough damage for that. So they know that they don't lack the damage. And now Carl TZ just bypasses the front lines, and look at that. He sees like everybody just lined up. You know how they train with the Lancelot? They put like dummies in the lobby and just dashes. And yeah, there's no combo. Look, the Final Stash committed here. The Heavy Spin committed here. Quanox Ultimate also committed. Well, obviously, it's like global, but there's really no combo that Ultra Legends was able to do. Pharaoh is exposed. And even when you have the Matilda, the only safety that the Matilda can give you was only up to this point without the flicker. So yeah. Yep. What's up, Pelagio? Pagsabayin mo na lang. So yeah, Team Liquid just well synchronized with this. I think it's just an execution battle, honestly.
But that wasn't the case this time, right? And I think
who's your favorite team? That's MPL. That's Onyx PH for sure.
He could have gone into War Axe and been a true damage dealer, but there wasn't enough of a snowball.
Oops, what did I do? What did I do? What happened? What happened?
Didn't see that from Ultra Legends. Arlet could have been the main damage source dealer coming in from early to mid. And I think that would have been a huge game changer as long as they understand how their comp works. You need that Arlet to be in the middle of that fight. You need to start throwing your abilities out after he's kind of consumed all those stacks.
Yeah. Now I know Team Liquid won in this one, but nice. I feel like early on, you could sense a little bit of frustration with Liquid. There were some slightly off timings with their entries.
I want to say, I expect that for day one for a lot of the teams, honestly.
Okay.
To be fair, you know, like they've been scrimming.
I think now I can, yeah. Chakmu in TNC. I don't know. I'm no longer part of TNC. But that would be nice. I would love for that to happen, honestly. Benny and Chakmu together. Oh my! It's pretty good. What's up, Tupperware?
But I think it's expected for all the teams that will be competing from Group A and Group B. Now,
Salina Valencia, no. It's okay. So I was able to experience the EWC thing last year. So it was indeed very hot outside, but inside it's the complete opposite. It's very, very cold, but the air is dry. So I think they're adding some. I think that they had to add some humidity with the air conditioning for a little bit, but it's still not as humid as here in the Philippines, and it kind of makes it a weird experience for a Filipino. It has been in the Philippines for a very long time. It's always been in a humid country, so it's a different experience for sure. But yeah, so it's very, very cold in the venue, which is weird because I remember back then where I will put my overalls, right, like my coat, my my suit, my waistcoat, and everything to keep me hot, keep me warm in the venue. Then once I go outside, it's like incredibly hot. Now announce. Oh, so yeah, it's announced. Alright, that's. I paid EWC. EWC paid me, but Games of the Future they have not paid me nor anyone. Yeah. And I'm just surprised that they are trying to whatever.
And what was their last
trying to make another Games of the Future. It's annoying.
In the mid lane against Farsa.
Well, personally for me, I think Zatan is
Kyrie is better overall, I think, because of the experience that he has. And that's Kyrie. I mean, King Kong is still on his way. King Kong is really, really good, but I think with the experience that you have from Kyrie, being there for MSC 2023, the champion of MSC 2023, eventually getting into the finals of M5, most of that time, Kyrie was able to master the utility jungler role so well. Like, remember MPL ID Season 12, that's a masterclass of his range as the utility jungler and also an assassin jungler, right? We're yet to see for MSC 2024. I think, for MSC 2025. This is the time, if eventually we see more of Onyx ID and Onyx PH, that's how we know who is better at utility junglers. But as it stands, we know that Kyrie has the better experience, you know.
2025 feels amazing because it's my first time being here, and
King Kong will struggle on current jungle meta.
Trophy for the Philippines.
I don't think so. I struggle is not the word I'll use, honestly. I don't think he will struggle per se.
This is not the strongest form of Team Liquid yet because we haven't won an EWC title yet. If we win this EWC in 2025, I can confidently say that this is the strongest form of Team Liquid. My team now makes me feel like I belong to the team, and we're so close and connected to each other.
Filipino site?
Even if we don't talk to each other in comms in game, we just know what.
I'm casting for tournaments outside, but for MPL not yet, because I'm still part of the Onyx franchise.
I think this is the year that we might have a shot at winning the MSC title.
My expectations for Team Liquid. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit of a fearless forecast. If you ask me, my expectations for them, yeah.
My hands are so painful. Look at my hands, bro. It's swollen. That's why I'm not able to work.
Even Oheb admitting that they don't want to say this is their strongest form until they win the championship. But you gotta admit, they're looking
KWC.
good so far.
I think looking good is
oh!
one thing, but
I forgot that's what they call their tournament. No, I won't be casting that.
And so far,
oh, Thunderbolt.
Here and there, like really is like, you know, this is the first game. Let's just warm up the fingers a little bit, get the joints
Stop
going.
twisting Mirko's words. What am I doing? What did Mirko say? What did Mirko say? Actually, I wasn't able to watch. So yeah.
Top three. And so far from
but
what
dude,
we've seen,
I mean,
especially when we get
honestly,
a couple of their games, I think that's really going to be able to
it's
gauge
not
just how strong
it's
they
not
are.
bad
That
to
can be
believe
said for a
what
lot
the
of teams
casters
that are
say.
competing, but again, this is the group
But I think
with 6 champions, so
everybody has their own opinions.
all of Group A.
Like you can argue that
All know that we are in a
King Kong
bit
is
of
better
a
than Kyrie, Kyrie's better than King Kong.
But in your
But the thing is, we can never know for sure until we see EWC, because there's I think there was a big what you call this, break for the top teams in the scene. Because it's been a month since we've seen Onic Philippines, right? And even more than a month. Think about it. And then about a month for Onic Indonesia. So it's like 4 weeks or 4 to 5 weeks of 12 games a day for 6 days. How much is that? Like 60, 72. 72 times 4. That's 72 times 4 is 288 matches. At least that we weren't able to see when it comes to their training. Many things can happen and will happen with 288 games, especially when the teams are really, really focused on improving.
Yeah. Was like pretty impressive. I think for a lot of people
that's why that made it so difficult for me to really make a, I don't know, maybe a power ranking for EWC or for MSC, just because there's a the stream relay is so delayed. Oh my god. Seriously.
That opens up a massive pool of heroes available now.
It does open up a massive pool, but I think the real
dude,
question is the priorities, right?
Okay. Stream relay is so delayed. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, here we are. There's a chance that Ultra Legends just picks up the Fulvius first. Yeah, Joy. Yeah. Thanks. I understand, but I'm also curious. I'm really also curious what Mirko said. I'm really curious what he said.
I think the Fulvius, like, you don't need to.
Tank Miner right now might be fair of King Kong. Yeah.
Do they still go with the, or do they want to prioritize maybe the Jushin?
No, he's just a carry fanboy.
I don't know if that's the first pick priority.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, Genji. Not anymore. Okay. Anyways, hey guys, let me know if my stream is delayed, right? Because I really can't tell.
Teams on the blue side would want to pick up the Uranus and the EXP lane right away. Very first pick, but with them taking it out, what are they trying to signal? That they are going to be leaning a little bit more towards the assassins now? That they want freedom in the jungle to just farm?
Swap trade. Fulvius, Ultra Legends are to
I don't know whether it's going to be first pick worthy. Oh, but then they also get rid of the Kimi too, so I guess they could be looking for like Farsa opener.
Yeah, Fulvius is just so good in the meta right now. I think Fulvius first pick is worth it.
First pick options.
Just because of how good Arlott is. Like in this scenario, TLPH will not ban Arlott because they want to go for the trade. Yep.
Team Liquid takes out the one.
So it's like
they take away the Farsa.
That means
okay.
is going to be open for the side of TLPH.
I think you go Arlott here.
Again, it really boils down to where
Arlott for TLPH.
Farsa opener is okay.
Hayabusa maybe for the Farsa.
More, mainly because of the way that they interact. The pick-off styles of compositions are really good. But I think Ultra
Zushin, by the way, is also open. There was a time where you favor Farsa over Zushin. It's also, I think, the meta right now. But I don't think that you leave the Zushin hanging, because that will force your opponents to go for assassin jungler instead of the typical utility. It's very difficult to go for your utility jungler in scenario. So yeah, Zushin Arlott. You gotta get the Hayabusa now if you are ULL or Granger.
You get an Arlott, you get a Jushin, you get a ton of utility yourselves with those.
Granger Haya or Granger Fulvius. Do you want to take the Fulvius right now? You want to prioritize the Hayabusa, I think. Okay, Granger Fulvius. They still give the Hayabusa to TLPH, and the TLPH will get that. Carl, Hayabusa, Kakashi, Carl Kashi.
Into the support position, they can get the CC now to get a win.
Zero wanna see.
That might not necessarily work.
Better change anything. Sonic IT currently might be.
If Arlott isn't thrown into the EXP, we can pick up Fredrin for ourselves, and now we have a really deadly mid trio to kind of move across the map.
We'll see.
basically CC people to the ground, and every time you CC, you get free damage.
Oh.
So I think Team Liquid are weighing the options of whether or not they're going to pick up the Fredrin now, so they get the Fredrin Arlot combo alongside the Juice in. Or, as we talked about the air earlier, they pick up
hyper carry.
For Carl Teasy,
I understand.
Easy backline
When they say hyper carry, they mean jungler. I think when you're from Indonesia, when they say hyper carry, it means jungler. So
that's what I'm saying. Like you ban out as Lancelot. He's still gonna go for an assassin if he can.
I see.
Goes with Hayabusa, who's working great for this.
Kalea, that's actually very surprising to me. But I think in this scenario, I think for TLPH, they would really like to get the Kalea, but at the same time, just the shape of the draft, the first few picks, you want to get the Arlot first, and it's like you want to prioritize the Arlot over the Kalea. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, my words are jumbled. But what I'm trying to say is, in this particular shape of the draft, you want to prioritize the Arlot more than anything else, because it's one of the most flexed heroes. Can be played in the EXP as well as the roam. While the Kalea can operate in the same manner, you get more value out of the Arlot. That's why there is no priority for the Kalea yet, because the Kalea is... It's like a 90-10 of EXP and roam, like 90% going roam, 10% going EXP. But when it comes to the Arlot, it's really 60-40, 60 EXP, 40 roam, which then makes it a more compelling priority pick. But I do feel that TLPH will still get the Kalea, knowing that there is no Faramis, right? Yeah, the Farsa's already picked up. Kalea Zushin, always a good combo in the mid lane. And it gives us sustain against this Granger in the foes. There's a frontliner. And there's so much threat of the stun. Of stuns. Yeah. Favored to win MSC Onyx PH. Baxia for Ultra Legends. For the jungler, that could be good. They might just go for Tigreal. There you go.
I think for now,
Joy, okay. Baxia would have been better, honestly.
Very nice. Oh, they go for Harith instead?
Against the Joy.
They want to go for damage diversity.
Interestingly, Tigreal is not the best when it comes to dealing with the Harith, just because of the Purify and of course the passive. There's this passive for Harith where he reduces the crowd control, something like that, somewhere along those lines. And but Harith is generally good versus the Joy. It's also pretty much even between Ranger and Harith. And to be fair, this is OHEB anyways. Yeah, I think TLPH's draft is way better. And ULL, although they have a good combo, it's hard to, again, combo to really land another good combo and be consistent versus TLPH.
But then you can fight really well into a final slash dominant.
Satanic or Pure right now. Dude, Pure is just...
I like TLPH's draft here.
Pure just evolved so much, dude. Thank you, Christian. So he's out of mana. Oh yeah, it's like least of the priorities right now.
On the red side, man. Oh, blue on blue.
That's okay. Wait, what about you, Gideon? What do you think here? Who are you signing with here?
I think my biggest problem is the lack of potential damage from the side of Team Liquid.
Bawal mag-stay? What do you mean?
Is looking for these like one-off pickups. Right. But then when the fight is done, what happens?
I think the Phobius is still
collapsing in the middle of that fight. If OHEB, who's probably
like the shape of the meta right now, because there's the existence of a lot of dashes and there's really no counter. Wow. What a misstep from Mr. JP.
And all this because overextending on a Little Wanderer.
I think the only hero that can actually match up against Arlot in the lane is Phobius. But Arlot is still pretty good. Ooh, this is smart though. The Joy actually, now that I think about it, Joy is such a good pick. going up against Arlet types of compositions, because if anything, Joy wants to be displaced with a final slash, and at the same time, Arlet's just very squishy, and there's a lot of AoE damage that is hard to dodge when you're a melee hero as Arlet. And I think that is a trend that we might expect. Teams that allow Arlet to be picked by the opponents might just pick up the Joy themselves. Oh my god! Sanji cooking! Did you see that? Sanji cooking.
Finding their own, I guess,
why not Kufra?
Could be in trouble, gets thrown into the turret.
Damn, Sanford just dying.
No, Sanford, he's
yeah, but Curtis is safe.
Not level 4. Oh,
okay. Oh my god.
Oheb. And there is Throwboy to punish Oheb. So we see
what a dive.
Very aggressive here early on, Gideon.
Yeah.
Okay, why not Kufra? Kufra.
Hey, I mean the meta has kind of shifted. Unfortunately, Old Harith probably would have gotten the kill there.
Kufra is not good versus Hayabusa. Overall.
I think that Team Liquid
it's weird. It's weird to say that, but yeah. Kufra does not like Zushin.
In terms of what they are losing, despite the solo laners getting kind of shadowed.
Kufra yeah, basically because of the Zushin. There's really no benefit for that. In fact, even the Tigreal is questionable against Zushin. So I don't like the Tigreal this game. But maybe Restream knows this hero so well.
Yeah, and every time that Flicker is down, the timing is going to be there for Team Liquid to go ahead and punish it once again. So now up here in the Golden Pharaoh, who won't escape that
JP.
one. JP comes in to
kill
make
steal.
Sure
No, just kidding.
Kill. So Oheb, JP doing work. Still a minute away on the objective though, so Team Liquid will go ahead and continue.
Minsitar now. Minsitar is just so difficult to execute now.
Most people. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see how this plays out.
There you go. Throwboy. Oh my god, got baited. What is Sanji's item, dude?
Great tsunami slam. Now Oheb waiting for the rest of the team. Drops the Zaman force. Ricecrim forced off of the turret. Farah here trying to keep it up together. They do.
Current meta looks very.
Love how Team Liquid is playing this, right? Pull them apart. People know their matchups here. Don't get me wrong.
I actually like this meta. I like this meta game that we have right now. Honestly. Oh. There you go.
Be able to pick up Quanok. Oh boy, I don't know. He's gonna jump in.
Wow, what's Sanji's item? Oh no, it's just Throwboy is just not that strong yet. Oh my god. Oh my god, Dark Lord gotta get out. Has flicker. Yep, safe. Nice knock up. Still goes in. Farsa ult.
JP trying to get some distance.
Damn. ULL, dude.
A good fight back from Ultra
Very
Legends.
good.
So very scrappy here. Really nicely played by Dark Lord. He was able to save his jungler by knocking up Sanji, so he wasn't
I
able to
think
get that final pickup,
there's this
onto
build
Throwboy.
where you
Either
go
way,
for
just
a
look at how this game is playing out, right?
like
It's
a
chaotic
casual,
on
elegant
purpose.
gem
By design. Oh,
on this on Sanji on Zushin or mages against Joy, so you survive. That might be the case because Sanji, I don't know if it's just Throwboy not having enough damage because it's like pre-5 minutes, sub 5 minutes. But my god, Sanji just survived 2 jumps coming out from Throwboy. I wonder what. Okay. Flicker. Okay. Flicker in. Well, it's 82 seconds before the turret. So yeah. Can we get some items, please?
Good drop of the beats. Still, they're gonna fight it out.
Drop of the beats. Drop of the beats.
He's gonna have to get out of here. He's focused down under half health. Dark Lord jumping back in, goes back with Quad Shadow, and will survive for now. Pops the rejuvenate and Throwboy forced out. Sanji could be in bad position now as he tried to help Carl Teasy. Still trying to bob and weave through it, but can't survive as Dark Lord will take him down. None of the
so peaceful.
That one, bit of a mistake from Team Liquid's side that they needed to decide whether to disengage or not. But I think Sanji was confident he could take out Throwboy,
so
and that
painful.
ended up putting him in a pretty awkward spot. Regardless, Oheb is going to get a T1 on top side. They've unlocked him, and now the main win condition for the side of Team Liquid is now on the loose.
This is a very different Throwboy in game 2. And maybe that's just the fact that he's on a different style of hero, you know, for
It's
the
all
jungle,
JP's
but he's a lot more
fault.
aggressive. He can be a lot more of value, I feel like, on this joint. Once again, the mid lane is going to be the focus.
Healthy is just looking for an angle, waiting for for Pharaoh. Oh, Pharaoh's dead. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh no, that's just a pretty... That was a classic Team Liquid. You can see their positioning. Look at how they corralled Ultra Legends. We see through the replay. Right bush and left bush being controlled. Healthy waiting for the right target, and then the crime that we saw from ULL is that 3 of them grouped up together, knowing that there's an Arlot from the opposite side, and they did not have the flicker, the purify as well on Pharaoh. Healthy just being patient, jumping at the right moment, and obviously Ultra Legends not double checking the right bush or mid right bush or right eye. We call it right eye. Cartesi with the ult. Okay. Good implosion. Well done. No shutdown though. In comes Oheb. Yep. There's the damage. Oh, the flight, but yeah. Still dead.
Will survive. Quanok just flapping away. Wings by wings. Sanji's not going to let him go. He's going to drop that lantern right in there.
No. Oh my. Oh! Oh, nah. He missed the last one. That's so bad.
Sanji knows it as he picks up that kill.
Outplayed by Sanji. Really nicely done there. Forced out his flicker as well to try and turn the tides. I mean, Quanok, he just needed to...
Honestly, this looked to be a really good start for Ultra Legends, but yeah.
So far, Ultra Legends...
That's just the execution diff, unfortunately.
But I need to talk
Mob
about
and we.
What is Dark Lord doing with his build? That's my biggest problem. Yeah. Why are we going and deciding, hey, I want to go for Brute Force Breastplate as my first item? Like, sure, I get it, you know, get a little bit of tenacity. Sanji gonna be in your face,
tenacity,
picking you up all the time, but like that movement speed ain't saving you.
Why do they have view of the items? Why can't we see the items? How come we can't see the items, guys? What the hell? Yeah, Dark Lord dead. Oh, nice stun. Oh my god, nice stun from Sanford. What they called it? Vengeance? Is it called Vengeance? Whatever strike that is. Am I crazy? Are we not seeing any? We're not seeing any items yet, right? We have not seen any items yet. Am I crazy? Oh my god. Nah, it's Jover.
Team Liquid doesn't get in game 2.
I mean, they're getting farmed at this point. Team Liquid, they've got their timings, and they know how to extend a lead. Ultra Legends need a mistake from Team Liquid if they want to bounce back. They need to catch Oheb somehow. They know that he doesn't have his Purify any longer. So, with Rice Cream, Implosion plus Flicker, he has an opportunity to turn this around. A huge shutdown on Oheb could change the course of this game.
And it seems like a difficult task, especially when you got
Ouch.
two Purifies over here.
We're just better at the game. Yeah, we're just better at the game. Oh, there you go, items, finally. Oh yeah, the Elegant Gem from Sanji. Pretty good. Try that out when you're going up against Joy. Gives you extra, like, just surviving one of the beats as Zushin allows you to lifesteal everything back with your Lantern, with your Brave Smite, and everything.
Might be a Hail Mary play.
Yeah, no War Axe for the Phoveus. Obviously, not enough farm for himself anyways. Aurora Turkey, they're my dark horse. I think
getting a glimpse at it too.
it just sucks that they face Onyx PH. Like, I remember like people were asking me who my dark horse is before the draw even happened, and I already said it's Aurora Turkey. It's just, and Onyx PH had to face them, and it's gonna be difficult for us, for Onyx Philippines, which is gonna be tomorrow. But yes, Aurora Turkey is definitely a threat. They a problem. They a problem. Maniac. Yeah. Pretty easy. Team Liquid cruise.
for the series.
Dude, I feel really bad for UL drawing Team Liquid. Honestly.
Harith hasn't really changed as much as we thought. You just got to be that good at the hero. But I gotta give
One item check in 2 games. And that happened in the late game. Oh, sorry, not in the late game, but as the game is finishing.
Final slash, cancel it out straight away. Feathered airstrike, cancel it out straight away. He is absolute destruction. Sorry, disruption in this case.
Okay.
I think they're rolling schedule, Joy. Joy Pomic? I think, yep. It should be a rolling schedule. URL though.
First 5 minutes, Ultra Legends clearly know
they know what to do. They know.
Once they get to the mid game, past 5 minutes, past the laning phase, the power spike moment, they can't convert it into substantial map control or objective control.
Yeah, the conversions aren't that great for Ultra Legends, I will admit, but I think they definitely have some really good concepts going for them. The main issue that I am seeing is that when you have certain leads, the game doesn't necessarily always have to be a 5v5, right? And I think that's what they initially wanted to do when they had the leads, but that's
look at that. Sanji survived that.
Throwing bodies left,
See?
right, and center, right? Trying to instigate to see what the
I think he probably had the elegant gem. Tough boots, elegant gem, something like that.
Yes, obviously Sanford got punished because of these types
Thoughts on SRG, still pretty strong. There's really no good measuring stick of how good they are because of how one-sided the finals was.
Ultra Legends, and in just a moment, we're actually going to be hearing from one of the key figures in the side, the Team Liquid, who played an incredibly great game, that game number 1. So
I would still put
and
Onyx ID
Thank you so much, casters. It's Eterna here for the winners
and Onyx PH over
interview,
them.
today
I would say
with
NTL
the
obviously.
richest guy in MLBB. Hello, Oheb.
Hi guys.
Toot.
How are you doing today?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good. That was a dominant match. 2-0
Di kita gets
already,
man,
like
Jin,
13,
sorry.
14 minutes. That was very quick. How was that first match for you?
It was super fun and I'm super excited in my first match. So yeah, it felt great.
It felt great. What did you think about Ultra Legends, right? Because they're coming in from a region that is rising, and technically they were able to take down the MENA favorites. Was it like a hard match for you, or what do you think about them?
Yes, I think a couple more years and I think they can.
Couple more years.
I think their gameplay is very good. Like,
I agree.
Their micro is very good as well. Yeah.
I agree.
Because it sounded like in the early game, it looked a little bit tough for you guys, right?
They're very good in turtle fights, in skirmishes. They always take fights when our junglers going on side lane. They always make us fight. You know.
So a lot of potential.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
All right. We haven't seen you quite some time.
Kind of feels like it kind of feels like Oheb is someone who is willing to give information, you know. Look at that interview, dude. He revealed a lot, like just.
And now here at WC.
I think because I have a new team now, and it feels great being here again, and especially with my new team because it's so fun being here. Yeah.
Was it hard for you with this new team?
No, because they make me felt like I belong to the team.
Hey.
Oh, that's so sweet. So upcoming, you guys are gonna continue your upper bracket run, right? Do you think you'll be facing CFU or Onyx?
I think we're gonna face Onyx.
Okay.
Okay.
Onyx ID versus the LBH.
In the gold lane?
Oh my God.
No, let's see. Maybe yes, maybe not.
Let's close with a message for Savero.
Good luck.
Tama, Christian. Especially game 1, but game 2,
I'm not going to
the draft
so
was
again,
not in their favor.
So much, richest man in MPLPH. We're gonna throw it over back.
Richest man in MPLPH.
Always great to hear from Big Money Oheb.
Big money.
I thought we were gonna walk away with that with like nothing to work with, but then suddenly he goes, the little message for Savero, and I like.
Yeah, TLPH is just
whatever we said, it's exactly what
built from a built diff, bro. They're built diff.
They were, again, there is a lot of potential.
So Onyx ID versus CFU next. I believe that this will be.
First time seeing Ultra Legends. There's a lot of promise.
This should be rolling schedule.
Not tunnel visioning, especially taking care of that mid.
Right now, Maki,
potential.
competition-wise, MSC, dude. MSC,
was great. I feel like
like money can really change people's perspectives, you know.
That out quickly. After what a match, though. What a learning experience for your first match.
It is incredible first match, I'm not going to lie. I definitely think that Ultra Legends, things that they need to work on, their second phase of the draft needs to improve here, because a lot of stuff that they had some good ideas, and it's not like their concepts are wrong, it's just that a couple of interactions they kind of like slip by. It's like, oh yeah, you have Aura on that side, but I want to have the implosion. Ooh, but it gets canceled out if you don't catch the Arlets. Therefore, it's like, is it the best option? It's moments like that that really show the polish on a team. But as rough as Ultra Legends are, there definitely is potential in the early game. I really think that they should lean into that some more, because their skirmishing and their micro is pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like the story of the draft for Ultra Legends is also a reflection of what happens to them in game. First half, first phase, great. You guys
Mr. Guy always
going into
big money on him.
Second half, that's when things get a little bit tossed up in the air. Maybe you tunnel.
So what's your opinion? But because for me,
but I think we're all in agreement here.
Dude, people obviously. I think they will exert the same amount of effort. The teams will exert the same amount, or players will exert the same amount of effort as you would for MSC and the M series, no matter what happens. Because M series is still a big amount of cash, actually. It's just that MSC is just so life-changing, you know. However, and here's the question. Organizations are more willing to probably invest for MSC than they would for M series. And this is just a guess. Like if you're, let's say you are Rora, for example, or the very big esports organizations, Fnatic. If you're Liquid, for example. Remember last year what they did was to invest on PH teams heading into MSC. Because I believe that's what they want. And it's not because of the prize money for EWC, it's for MSC. It's actually for club points for EWC, because that is what matters to them more than MSC itself. Something like that. But obviously, there's a lot of cash as well for getting the club championship. Like, it's actually a hell lot of cash for that. But also visibility, you know? So, yeah. Hito's still training. I'm not going to disclose where Hito is, but he is very busy. It's always Marky, actually. But I believe Marky will join me tomorrow. We just have to wait for that. What is this song? Ouch. In 2 minutes. What's up, Hans?
When the world of business is constantly changing, you need to stay ahead.
No, that's not true, Guapo.
So what about AI to generate new possibilities?
Hans na tropa ni Burrito.
To predict what customers
Di ko kasi kita yung mga DP boss. So, pasensya ka na kung sinong Hans yan. Yung view ko dito medyo malayo sa screen. So, di ko masyado maliit yung icons. Di ko kita yung So, what's up, Hans? How you doing? Ouch. Ouch. Ito na naman po siya. Kaya ba ng VP or SRG? Kaya yan. I would always watch a fee if I wasn't giving your stream any AdSense. Oh, thank you, Vince. No worries. I don't mind the AdSense, dudes. It's like, it's alright. Just watch when you know, dude. It's alright. It's alright if you don't give me AdSense. Don't worry about it. Shout out Shadow Chaser. Onyx PH, are they ready? Of course. Sika, I think this is yeah, this is Onyx ID. Onyx ID pretty strong with the Yep buff. What do you want? This cat is so weird. This cat is so weird. See? Oh, that's loud. What the hell?
Welcome back to MSC 2025 here at the Esports World Cup. And for the second matchup of the day in Group A, it's Onyx, the Sky Kings of Indonesia versus a Cambodian team yet again. Because somehow, someway, Cambodian teams and Onyx seem to just keep drawing each other every major international tournament.
Hey, at least this time, like, the stakes aren't as
Ouch.
high. Like right at the very beginning.
Ouch.
A fight to go on to kind of keep things off. And the energy here, crazy. I'm pretty sure that, again, these two quote-unquote partners are extra excited to meet each other.
Yeah.
I hope that was
It's surreal to watch it again after a year. Right?
Wherever you're watching from right now. But yeah, they are scrim partners. And this also shows that Onyx,
She's in heat.
either stumble
Meow is
or they sweep
in
the
heat
Cambodian team
right
that they're
now.
going up
That's why
against.
she's
I mean,
very
with the results of the
clingy.
previous MSCs that they saw each other. There's no in-between with these two.
Maybe that's I don't know. Just
She does not know what to do.
fate. I was gonna say, but, you know, maybe that's
She
just-
needs some
maybe
D.
That's just the way it is, right? But at the same time, they've been, you know, scrimming a lot together, and
Kinda
maybe
true.
that familiarity is going to play a part here.
Ouch,
For me,
ouch.
it's like it puts into context a lot of the reasons as to why we analyze the way we do when we talk about these two teams. Let's look at the Aramco power rankings here really quickly. What's one thing you want to give focus on?
What do you want?
SRG OG untouchables. It feels good to have at least one Malaysian team up there after years of just being like, yeah, we're probably like dark horses or fighters.
Yeah. But now
Cute,
it's
cute.
clearly untouchable considering you guys are the defending champions.
I was going to say, I
Cute,
think
cute.
you just get to the untouchables after being the champions from last year. especially,
Untouchables.
I don't know. Maybe you can say, like, have you seen significant improvement? Like, over
TL
since the
Onyx-
last time maybe
Onyx
some of our
PH?
viewers have even seen SRG?
Onyx
Maybe
ID
it's
Dark
really hard to
Horse?
say.
It's hard to say because they played like the same comp the entire regular season, and even their like grand finals was an absolute stomp. So I'm more curious about quote unquote because again, Onyx ID being put in dark horses is kind of crazy to a certain extent.
Is
But
he
really,
actually
when you
streaming
watch
right
that
now?
grand finals in MTL ID, what is the Yeb?
Let's
in
call
it,
him.
right?
Ouch, ouch.
And that was just like a taste of it, not the full saturation. of the
Wait.
Yeb.
Yeah, again, we have to talk about
Scat.
Onyx Indonesia, the champions
Scat.
of, well, Indonesia, clearly. Where
Ouch.
their journey here wasn't so clear-cut. For the first 3 weeks of their
I'm getting murdered.
expected them in MSC.
Yeah.
They're not going to end up there.
Ah.
The Yeb effect that Gideon mentioned. Their coach, Yeb.
Don't
coming
kill
back
me.
To the fold. Eventually, they're champions, winning 7 games against RT Hoshi.
It's actually kind of crazy when you think about that. And, you know, people go ahead and argue that Coach Yeb is the most
Okay.
decorated, obviously. He is the
We can
most
breathe for a
decorated,
bit.
but also the best coach out there because of the fact that what he's done. And for the instance of Onyx Indonesia, not almost not making the playoffs was such a big thing. But then, yeah, I think clearly when he came in, and then you watch that playoff run for them, it's like, there's definitely something here.
Let's
in
call
the
that
sauce of
that
Coach Yeb.
weird.
It really is, right? Because apparently he changes the vibe.
I'm gonna
you
call
know?
Mirko
I
this.
think, you know,
Vibes.
with the players, and especially when it comes down to Indonesian players specifically, they need to make sure that the mood and the vibes are good, especially for like people like Lupti, Sans, Keyboy, and as well as Savera. If they are feeling good, the whole team
Hello.
is feeling good. And as much
Dude,
as
if
want,
you
everybody's gonna
let him know if anybody's on Mirko's stream, let him know that I called him.
It's all about Kyrie. Sans and Keyboy has been such an integral part of this team, right? They are the only two who have not changed over these past couple of years.
Yeah, Severo making his
Well,
MSC
I'm
debut.
still actually helping the team.
Coming back to the stage wherein they met a
Dude,
disappointing
I'm
result
still
last
working
year
for the
against,
team right now,
you
like
guessed it
as we
correctly,
speak.
a Cambodian
Actually.
team. that were able to put the nail in the coffin in their run last year. So those four, I'm pretty sure they're hungry to wipe that bitter taste off of their mouth from their performance last year.
And aren't they the only team that basically could be, what, three-time MSC winner if they get this one?
Yes.
Right? Are they the only team that...
Yeah. Just a quick reminder for everyone, Onyx in 2019 won the MSC tournament then.
Yep.
2023
in Cambodia.
If ever they win 2025.
They would be the only team.
Oh, right, yeah, they won it in Cambodia in 2023.
No, that's why it's funny because like we say that it's always Onyx Indonesian. Somewhere in their fate is Cambodia.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, they're not in the venue.
Really
Hey, you know what? What is it? It is what it is.
When it comes down to like what I'm worried for the squad, I think that like the hunger is back, right? The hunger in their eyes compared to like I am just comfortable. Like Nupti during the regular season got swapped out and now is back in Severo, who has been filling in the boots of
whatever
of CW.
The bum
is
hats
really coming into his own.
should not
Yeah, and so
work from home. Yes.
already discussed. I think it's time for us.
But
to put more
yeah,
focus
so
into
the reason
lower
is
home
I think
Cambodia
they reduced the
CFU. The last time they were in an
they
international stage
reduced
was the M6 World Championship, and they
the
almost
capacity
made
of
it
people
out
that they
of
are
the
going to be
Swiss
flying
stages.
to
They dropped
Riyadh per
2-1
team.
against Team Spirit, then
I didn't make
2-1
the cut,
against
basically.
SRG. CFU
Coach Ebenonic, it
had
feels
that
inevitable right now.
Yeah.
Yep,
Again,
pretty
I'm
strong.
excited to see Cambodia.
Oh,
as
my
a
hands are
country
so
continue to
solid,
grow,
dude.
because every single time
Hurts a
people start
lot.
counting them out, they seem to be able to steal
Oh
games
my
from some
God.
of the best, right? Detective come back in. Obviously, I'm very happy for Oppie. He's like, yes, back on the international stage one more time to try and make things actually work for ourselves. But at the same time, I am curious to see whether Boxy, CCCC this time, you know, used to be Boxy the King, can do what he loves to do. Same goes for Wadu, but I'll talk a little bit about him later.
Boxy's been like Boxy and OP too. I mean, most of these players, but Boxy
Tug-
especially
tug-
is I feel like
Too
maybe one of
sorry,
the
too
more
sorry, I
well-known
think.
names from CFU, OP as well.
Think
They've
so.
played so much, so this because Boxy comes in, I think that allowed him to go
what-
in the mid lane too.
Oh
so
my
this could
God, my
be a
hands
dynamic
are
shift
so.
that maybe people didn't necessarily see from the last time we saw CFU gaming.
Yeah.
Rora
But this is a
Turkey
big
for
thing
tomorrow.
because if I
That's
remember too,
going to
back
be
in one of
tomorrow.
his interviews with Boxy, like he is a character and he likes to lead if he has to. So now that he's in the roam, we'll see if that plays a big part here in their first matchup.
Yeah, again, this lineup of CFU Gaming very similar to the M6 lineup. Former mid laner Z is now sub, as their former roamer OP had to go to the mid to make room for their new roamer in Boxy, who is by all means at this point a Cambodian legend. If you look at the
What the hell? Who's
regions
calling me?
all over the world, when you think of Latin American roamers, you think of Luis. When you think of Indonesian roamers, you think of Kiboy. In Cambodia, there's only
What
one
up?
player who loves roam, and it's Boxy.
Oh my god, you're so loud, bro.
I don't know what happened.
He
What?
has played for a long period of
No,
time.
okay, I'm just gonna lower you.
Same goes for like OP.
Okay, there you go.
I think that this time
How you doing, dude?
the new type of
I
players
am
who are
okay.
able to
I am,
experience it against their own scrim partners, right?
What?
Why are
Wait.
you not here, dude?
Really the
Are you
What?
supposed to fly with Onyx? Did he leave you? Did Onyx ditch you?
well as
Yeah,
well.
Onyx ditched me, bro. I'm
Wadu
not
has
good
been
enough.
interesting. There are times where
God,
he's
bro.
an absolute god, and other times where he's like,
No, I think they reduced the number of I think they reduced the number of people they
I'm
fight.
just gonna turn it. Okay, that's my turn.
be a potential
Are
Okay,
you
William's off
wait?
now, sorry.
Are you restreaming right now, or are you just like yapping?
They are excited for
I'm
this
restreaming,
match.
dude, in the town lounge, dude.
And I hope
Oh
I'm
my.
allowed to do this, you know, but like,
in
hey, you know what they say? Apologize. Do it
Apologize.
first, apologize later.
Yes, sir.
time from
Well, guys, we have
July
Miracle on
18th
the
to
stream
7th,
now,
and
boys and
all of the
girls.
MSC
What's up,
exclusive
boys?
items are available there. You can get a 20% off for the
Did you
entire
did you
period, so instead of 8
bring your
diamonds,
setup, or
you
it's
get
just
7
like a
diamonds,
mic setup,
8 diamonds.
whatever?
I got my laptop, bro.
I see, I see, I see, I see.
By the way, Wolf, my chat is saying that you're restreaming MWI.
One game with it, and that's enough
What?
for you to say he's
Are you
willing
restreaming MSC or MWI?
to show up, because
MSC.
I won one game. And there are also
Dude,
battles
if
tomorrow.
you're restreaming MWI,
Every
pop over to the
major
MSC, man.
tournament
You know,
we
you're
have,
a few weeks behind.
to give away when the game
Dude,
is purchased as
maybe the
well.
title, dude. Maybe I wasn't able to change the title. Whatever.
You might be watching MW.
The
Whatever.
fellow says, if you don't see any far stars, you might be watching MWI.
Incredibly prolific rovers for
Oh my
aggressive
God.
setting things up. Kiboy versus
Hey, Wolf, CFU versus Onyx. Who do you think is gonna win?
Onyx.
Consideration.
Onyx?
But before we
My
Yeah.
chat's saying CFU, dude. My chat's going for the upset.
So your chat is not Indonesia, not Indonesia
No, my chat's
fans.
not Indonesian, bro. My chat's like Filipino.
Yeah, for sure, for
Usually.
sure.
and like I think I have more Cambodian viewers than like Indonesian viewers.
Oh, it's because of my thumbnail. That's why. Okay. It was my thumbnail.
MWI.
Yeah, dude.
This video has no. Dude, everybody's saying CFU in my chat. They're crazy. Yo, guys, what the hell? I know you don't like Indo, but hey, why are you gonna do this to my boy Kai?
If they get the 1-1, dude, see if he's gonna win.
What about Onyx Go? What about Onyx Go Irizal then? Why you like 1-1 first pick? Irizal, no? And just counter. What do you mean danger?
Yeah, true. Yep.
I mean, this is a hot take. I don't think 1-1 is that prior. Like he's just good, but not first pick. Yeah, I think she's really good red side first pick. First red.
Like third pick red, right? Something like that. Red 3.
Yeah.
Red 3 pick would be good.
Red. Yeah, red 3 or even red 1-2, dude. I think red 1-2 is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you go blue 1, it's weird, no?
Yeah, it's weird. It's too like there's Farsa, there's Farsa, there's Irthel.
There's Baxia.
Baxia, yeah, pretty good. Even Hayabusa. Yi Sun-shin. Okay. Yi Sun-shin is pretty good right now. And see, all CFU needs to do is to ban Yi Sun-shin away from Kai, dude. If they give Yi Sun-shin to Kai, they're donezo.
What if they trade 1-1 for Yi Sun-shin? CFU get 1-1.
What?
Onyx Go Yi Sun-shin Phobias.
Yeah.
And then CFU go Kalea Fredrin.
What? Are you
thinking about that, Wolf?
What are you saying?
That,
wait,
Wolf?
Yi Sun-shin Phobius? That's pretty good versus 1-1.
What if Onyx go Yi Sun-shin Phobius and CFU go 1-1 Kalea Fredrin? It's a wild guess, you know?
What are you saying? But yeah, but that's pretty good for Onyx, dude. Because that's Phobius and Yi Sun-shin for 1-1.
I agree.
Yeah, that's...
And then Keyboy gets Padang.
Okay, that's pretty good versus maybe potentially Joy. What you can do against the Yi Sun-shin is to pick Fredrin though. That's valid. That works. Fred and Arlet maybe.
Okay.
Self-proclaimed contenders from Cambodia.
Dude, Mirko, what the hell? Okay, wait.
What?
Nothing. What is going on? Wait,
what the hell?
am I late? Wait, had the draft started yet? Or what?
No, it hasn't started. No.
Okay,
Not yet.
never mind.
More to the drama and the weight of the series. Yes, no one's going home today.
Why are you what's wrong with you, dude? You're out to something. I'm serious. You're really out.
I'm sneezing, dude.
You really... I know you too well, dude.
Considering how bad Outcry was earlier, like no stakes, but
okay. But anyways, what? Boy, why are you hating on my boy King Kong, dude? Why do people say that you're hating on King Kong? Or am I just reading them wrong? Are you actually allowed to resume this? Yes, I'm allowed. Yeah, we applied for it.
Yeah. You asked for a watch party, right? You already got the rights?
Yeah, I did. So you had to apply for both EWC and...
Bro, you're an official Restreamer? They didn't
RBC.
post about me. What the hell? Maybe because I'm a caster? Or maybe because I'm all teasy.
Because you don't need...
I'm not.
You don't need any help. Is LaFell there?
Yeah, LaFell's right here. He's right in front of me, bro.
Did I miss you, LaFell? Come on. I miss the boys.
This is LaFell.
Should I just go back to casting, bro? What do you think?
Who's Wolf? I don't know. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, he's a coach. So he's like smart and stuff.
I'm the second worst coach. Is that right?
Wolf, let's go.
Wait, is that right?
You're the best coach
Mirko?
in my heart, Wolf. Wolf, you're the best coach in my heart, okay?
You're the best worst. The best. The best bad coach.
Right, Wolf, Fanny, Lancelot, and Farsa. You like that? You like that band from CFU?
Yep. So Farsa tells me they want to go 1-1. Onyx needs to ban 1-1.
Yeah, it does mean that it's gonna go 1-1, and then possibly a Kalei Fledgling. Yeah, obviously Sunshin, Badang, and then.
No, slow down.
Okay. Sorry. Arlet Fredrin, maybe?
Arlet Fredrin's weird. Oh, no, they ban Arlet. Okay, so you cannot Arlet Fredrin versus Vices.
1-1 option considering the Lancelot.
I think it's better if they get the Yi Sunshin first on.
I agree.
How about Phoebus
I
first?
would go Yusunchin.
For sure, they could also go
Phoebus first, then build around Turtle 1 comp, sure.
The Arla really feels interesting because I know that Wadu plays it for sure. I'm pretty
Yeah, the Paul said, oh, 1-1 first pick.
style of like pickup as well, but
Are you from the future? But yeah, Phoebus versus 1-1.
Yusunchin Phoebus right here.
ultra fast, super fast farms. They open up. You want to pair it up with the now.
Echoing, Mirko? Yo, Wolf, I think the audio is echoing from your side, bro.
Okay, wait. What do you mean?
Like, you're not in the audio.
You hear me. You hear me. You hear yourself from.
No, I hear the in-game, like, the casters from you.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Mirko, your
I
mic
get
doesn't have a
it.
thumbnail?
Okay, I know
I
now.
thought I do have a thumbnail. Don't worry,
Dude.
I'll work on some other things later tomorrow, guys. Sorry. Sorry for the technical issues. First time streaming on laptop.
I have a lot of trauma. You might have seen that.
Someone who can
Hey, look, it's Yusunchin Phoebus, Wolf.
Yeah.
Did you just call that?
Yeah.
So what? This is like
Kalea, Fredrin, yeah.
Oh my god. Can you still hear me?
And then their mid laners are all gonna get that. Yeah. But I think Onyx don't care about mid because they wanna. Yeah, and I think.
But chat is saying they're ahead. Yeah.
Hey, Wolf, they're gonna go down right here.
I believe you. I believe you.
Believe me? Okay. And then you wanna know what's next after the down?
Some bans, a couple of bans, 2 from both teams.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2. I think Onyx are gonna ban mid laners, and then CFU are gonna ban mid laners, and then we just get the ultimate of mid laner. No? Okay.
How about Ruby in the gold? How about a non-marksman gold laner for Onyx? Do you like a non-marksman gold laner for Onyx?
Why Fanny got banned? Is it still Kai or is it just Kyrie? Yeah, it's Kyrie. By the way, I can hear myself through your mic. It's crazy echoing now, Wolf.
Crazy echoing now. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I think definitely.
That's so weird.
Test.
Hello, check.
It's good now. It's good now.
It's good now. All right.
Yeah, good.
Really good.
All right.
100% prediction by Mirko.
Yeah,
These boys are in the. Oh my god.
I think they need a little bit more to take down the Fredrin. I don't know, like a X-Board or Lunox, something like that.
Let's see if he likes to play.
But where would the expert go? The Yusunchin and the Phoebus was already picked up.
That's right. So it has to be a Lunox there by process of elimination.
Absolutely.
The only two options are Lunox and X-Borg? Is that what you're telling me?
I would and just...
And Lafel. See, they pick up Lunox, right? But what's crazy about Lunox is it's a good flex pick. You can go gold. So, then what if they see if you pick some CFU, like say a Kimmy and an Edith, and then Onyx just go for...
Dude, they're not banning out the Kimi is so dumb.
Oh my god.
So dumb.
So dumb.
High profile damage style
What's up, Kate Harvey? Guys, can you hear from the black app? Can you hear Mirko actually? I'm streaming also in the black app. No.
Yo, Babaero.
What's up?
Okay, well, maybe Lunox is not good.
Yeah, I don't like Lunox. Lunox is a pretty bad pick. I hate Lunox.
You think so?
You
think it's gonna lose in the lane?
Lunox is pretty good in lane, you know, but if you get ganked, Oh my God, Wolf. Wolf.
What?
It's so hard to stream. It's so hard.
To what?
Hey, Wolf, just in case if they buy you a ticket, will you fly here?
Of course, dude.
We go Lunox. Wow.
I'll sleep in your room. That's alright.
Yeah. What do you think about the Lunox pick?
Dude, the Kimi is so free. The Kimi and Edith is so free because Edith is like
Good against Phobius.
or something. Yeah.
Great fights against Eastern Shin too. Hold them down.
I think what I think about the Lunox is this. It tells us that Onyx wants to really go for hyper carry Kyrie.
Yeah.
So that's the flex. That's what could possibly be a new flex. And
Speaking
they
of,
respond to this, they still need their mid laner,
Oh my
obviously.
lord.
So they
something
go
about
and they get
Cassidy.
the
He did for Phobius. That's a thing
Just
now.
as you said that, Wolf. Just as you said that, the Kimi and Edith gets picked up.
Okay. Kimi though, that's it works. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna change the title to Onyx ID versus CFU Gaming. There you go.
Okay, last pick. Ruby Gold. Let's go.
Ruby Gold. Honestly, I would just go Aerithel here, dude.
I think Zetian is a better pick.
Zetian?
I think. Oh my god.
Did LaFell say Zetian?
Yeah, LaFell said Zetian.
Dude, I just shot in the dark, man.
Oh my.
You said Zetian like 10 minutes ago.
They desperately needed Aerithel.
Yeah.
I mean, they desperately need Aerithel. Because the 1-1 seems to be no counter here.
Yeah.
Lunox is pretty good versus the 1-1 in the mid game.
In lane,
Let's see if you would just have a good early game, you know?
Onyx ID facing off against CFU, and you heard it 2 times. Hopefully the mics pick
I'm not a big fan of the no Aerithel, no counter against 1-1.
Maybe they haven't watched
really impressed
or MPLID.
with the
This is looking like a very Bigatron draft, you know?
The reverse Bigatron, dude. It's like
I think
because
Onyx ID
Bigatron.
didn't watch Bigatron.
No, Bigatron will let the 1-1 be countered. The reverse
Yeah.
Bigatron is you don't counter the 1-1.
You don't counter 1-1. They're pulling a reverse Bigatron with this one, chat. Alright, let me turn off the ads real quick, chat.
Yeah, me too.
If Onyx aren't getting value with the draft, I'm not getting value with the ads, you know?
Oh my god.
What do you think about the draft though, legit?
I think CFU Gaming have really set up for a good 1-1 pick.
Yeah,
So
I
they
think
really.
CFU outdrafted Onyx, to be honest.
And this is a classic Yeb. This is a classic Yeb aggressive draft in a way where there's some things that we don't really understand. I like the opening picks for Onyx ID, obviously.
Also, using his Inspire pretty early on against Severo.
Of course, Onyx Cop is the best team in the world, BTR, my chat says.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. See, Wolf gets it, dude.
I feel like the main part.
Lagging?
We got Briggy Man here.
Just lagging?
We
got Briggy Man.
vision, but then when you come to his
Dude, is the stream lagging for you guys?
No, it's all good for me.
Okay. Just
Yo,
fix it.
Gila-san just got first blood in like the first seconds, bro. What the hell? What's
Yeah,
going
because
on,
that's
Gila-san?
because they picked Zetian versus Kimi, dude. It's like picking Airtel into. It's like picking 1-1 into Airtel.
It's like not picking Aerithel when they have 1-1s on the other side.
Yeah. But this is a very late game.
Very late game.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
for-
to scale.
Opens up the map, sees it, and now Keyboy getting attacked.
Oh my lord, yo, they're invading so early, bro.
Team's gonna respond. Why not, right?
Yeah,
how
it's
you
almost
do
like they have. Dude, see if you just have super prio mid, what the hell?
Super
Yeah, I agree with you, Wolf. The Zetian against Kimi is so shite.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
You're ecstatic.
Oh, something right here, bro? What? No, he's good.
Oh, dude,
He's
OP.
zoned. Wait, the purple is gonna get. No.
Remember when
Yeah,
OP
those-
used to play
They don't
Benedetta,
have
dude?
ults, they don't have ults, bro. Oh my god, Madu. Bro, oh my god, guys. Oh my, guys.
Wow, dude. It's Jover. Is it Jover?
It's actually Jover.
It's actually Jover.
Madu triple chat.
Is this Bigatronable from Onyx?
Yo, why are Onyx pulling the Bigatron?
Oh
my god.
6 survives! Oh my word.
Holy moly.
If you're gonna copy anyone, copy this.
If you're gonna copy anyone, copy Bigatron. Best team in the world. Yes, sir. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, smack.
Mirko, you wrote the letter for Area 77, right?
Yeah, the chat actually saw the future. Chat was saying CFU. Oh my god.
Why did you not write a letter for Onyx Indonesia, dude?
Because Gani took over. He took the actually Obawa or Gani. Yeah, I wrote a letter for DFYG. So I'm a DFYG fan, you know, not really an Onyx. Super Ken, best team in the world, best player in the world.
XBTR, by the way.
Yes sir, yes sir. So he knows, he knows.
Oh my god, Kyrie misses the boat.
Is actually insane. Oh my god, Kai just got blasted by Boxy, bro. Oh my lord. Yo, this is 0-2-0 Yisun Shin. And the purple comes in and he's level 6. Oh my goodness. It's cooked. It's actually cooked, guys.
He sees the traces, the turnable
You're actually cooked.
It's Jover.
Yo, this is actually so Jover. This is not geekable, bro. They don't have Beloski. They don't have 0-7 buff.
Yes, sir.
Chat, we have to go game 2, guys. We have to go game 2. Reset. Maybe go ASL when you see 1-1 now, you know?
Dude, that's fine.
Yeah. For Bigatron. Oh, they got killed. There we go. Yes, sir.
To go ahead and secure themselves an objective. They desperately need this from the game getting too out of hand. Wandu up in the front side. They're going to spawn that out.
Oh, Wandu! Oh, traction pulse.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, bro. Yo, it's over.
Onyx gonna get smashed.
Onyx gonna get smashed, Chad.
Oh, Suns?
By the way, guys, just so you know, each one will come back from Onyx in like the next 2 minutes. It's actually mad.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we will let
Yo, I'm hearing something, Mirko. Are you telling me someone came from the future?
No. That was StarCraft. That was a StarCraft host, yeah.
Okay.
He was just, you know.
Alright, well, so you want to just skip game 1, you know? Go
Yeah.
game 2?
Let's just podcast, bro. Let's just podcast.
Podcast. How's life, bro?
How's life? Meow is almost fully grown and she's in heat once again, like literally today.
Meow, bro.
So
Nice.
she needs a lot of scratches. She needs a lot of loving. She needs the D.
That's completely true, right? Again, you're expecting Keyboy to kind of get into that position.
No, but CFU are legit scary now. What the hell, bro? They're so good.
Right? He's going to be the early game damage for now.
Is this more of CFU being like ridiculously good? Or Onyx drafting really weird, or both?
Both, but I would say 80% of CFU just being cracked.
Yeah.
And
No,
OP
I think
also.
Onyx
OP,
might
dude.
need a data analyst. I don't know who to call, but I think that Wolf guy from the Philippines is pretty okay.
Make sure that Onyx ID don't have an opportunity.
Pretty okay at what?
Making sure that the
It's really okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, wait. This is the part where...
Chat saying Onyx draft is crazy. I agree. Crack lineup for CFU. They're definitely like outplaying Onyx in a lot of the skirmishes. They're just outmaneuvering Onyx too. But Onyx also have weird odd draft.
Edith versus Phobius is pretty good right now, by the way. So you can expect that to happen a
Really
lot.
good for Edith, yeah.
This is a tough one to go ahead and fight because, again, you're lacking that firepower, and the further behind you
No,
get
it's
in
not.
terms of the skull.
Dude, Boxy is actually so good though. Holy moly.
Nice set though.
Keep going. Oh no, Sing. It's almost like they didn't have a counter for this 1-1. Holy shit.
Dude,
Oh
this
my
is...
god, this Sing guy.
Is this what happens
This
when the
Sing guy.
1-1 does not have irritable?
I guess, bro. This is what happens when 1-1 doesn't get countered. Wow.
First pick
Dude,
1-1.
Sting is massive.
You had 10 times... you have 5 chances to counter the 1-1.
You know what they say though? Why do it when you can? Why do it when you don't have to? Why do it when you can just lose game 1?
In the biggest stage of MLBB.
They're actually playing a Bigatron esports. They are fucking choking hard, man. Oh my god. How have they done this? How have my glorious goats done this? I'm gonna have to redo my tier list, guys. I might have to drop Onyx to GG. Nice try. What is this?
Now Cambodia is just the. Not really. Not even.
With the
Not even.
available or not. He's on point with the earth shatters.
Ooh, Boxy again, bro.
In between the two turrets.
Oh, double taunt Sans. Damn, Loopy's dead again. Dude, change this.
Oh my god.
They need something and anything because right now CFU is taking everything.
No? Alright, well guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta end the stream now because I have to
Just say, like, do you think Onyx is gonna win?
Well, do you think Onyx is gonna win or no?
If we don't close out this game, the scaling from side
It's
of
gonna be
Onyx ID is
difficult.
going to be
Right now, I don't think so. I think it's Jover.
I'm sorry, guys. Guys, I have to go and cast and work. So
No, don't.
It's time for me to
Don't.
go over. I'm sorry, Wolf. I'm sorry,
Don't
Wolf. I know
stop.
you want me on
Don't
the
work.
stream. I know the
Hey,
team wants me,
Mirko.
but I'm sorry, chat.
Give me a ticket, please. Fly me to Riyadh, please.
If I was that rich, Wolf, I would be at home just chilling and not watching Onyx getting. Alright, see you, man.
Alright, see you, dude.
See you, man.
Alright.
See you, stream. Sorry, stream. That we can only do it for a while because we have to work now. Bye-bye.
As another pickup here for
Yo, Wolf, see you, man.
See ya, dude.
See you around.
Thanks, man.
Timing. They're all up and alive and healthy. They'll make their way to the Lord.
Yeah, CFU Gaming making sure that every interaction with Onyx is
So they are the ones who are actually.
composition must progress forward, and Onyx just starve.
They're the ones who are actually freaking Deacon. Anyways,
Great juggling happening.
CFU from Cambodia.
Once again, start off to this best of 3 series. I think even Onyx is kind of just left wondering what's going on here. They don't, even if they try to stay under the turrets, they're.
I think CFU means Cambodia first something.
So good. And this might be again the effect of Boxy going back into the Rome role.
Rigo left. All right, thanks guys for hanging. Hey, call the Miracle fans and watch me instead. Not just kidding. But yeah, dudes, I'm telling you, this is a very difficult draft to pull off. I do understand why they picked up the Lunox, but I think they might be better off like picking Zetian fourth, like red fourth. Then last pick whatever. So difficult to win this game. Lutpi just getting destroyed. Kyrie, nice kill. Boxy.
Boxy finally goes down, but Kyrie quite low, could be in trouble. They could clear out the wave.
Okay.
Up bottom.
Miracle raid. Let's go.
Down, but they won't get more.
Ryota.
CFU with 12,000 gold lead. It looks like they're going to stay a little bit longer, but Onyx might have been able to hold on a little bit longer.
Yeah, Mirko's gonna be working apparently.
Breathing room for Onyx ID is just running out. They're losing space. Wadu, keep your eyes on him. He's got flicker.
Oh, Wadu. Brilliance is going to be used. They're just trying to clear out the waves here as they do. So Onyx, despite everything else, will stay in this game.
That's a checkmate.
Dude, my hand is so pain. Look at this hand, dude.
We've seen so far here at MSC 25. As we can see, even for Onyx,
They underestimate CFU's draft. I don't think underestimate is the word that I use, but I think they're experimenting. They are showing some range here for Onyx ID. They're showing some depth. They want to flex the Lunox.
Boxy, whoever he picks off at this point is almost guaranteed to die. The damage coming in from OP is ridiculous. The stacks that he has, he's 6 and 10, 0 deaths.
Oof, again, Boxy, big enough threat. Jumps on in. Traction pull.
Oh my god.
A great setup under the base turret.
No, it's over.
Gonna be able to fall, and it's a wipeout. A maniac for
Oh, we lagged.
Game 1 dominant for CFU Gaming.
Oh my god. Ryota still with Onyx ID, yes. Oh my god, we got destroyed, bro. Yeah, it's just the picks, honestly.
I want to see how they're going to replicate this in game 2.
Limit testing like T1. Is that a thing for T1?
Whatever is up in the air here in Riyadh in MSC. But CFU, I want to focus on them.
No, I think honestly, if I were to comment on anything about the draft, red fourth in this pick, red fourth. So red side fourth pick. When I say blue 1, 2, 3 or red 4 or something like that, I think you understand, right? Yeah. But I think if they wanted to really flex this Lunox, they don't need to. Because even like fourth picking like Kimi, for example, in this slot, that would have been a good flex. Although Kimi might not work against this. Actually, Kimi might be pretty bad. They could have banned Kimi or whatever. Yeah, especially if they know that they're gonna pick up Zed anyways. You ban Kimi somewhere here, or pick up Zed here. Eventually, if the Kimi is getting picked up, you change your plan of Lunox, whatever. But yeah, Lunox being in red fourth does not give the actual flexibility that Onyx wants to, because what we're looking at is either the Yisun Chain is gonna be the sole carry, or if there's gonna be another gold laner for Onyx. And obviously the Lunox in the latter stages, if you get 3 items, you can actually one-shot the 1-1 with the flicker, whatever. You can Lunox bomb the 1-1 eventually, but if the game started so bad for Onyx, it will be pretty bad. Very difficult to recover, especially because they picked up Zed after the Kimi, and it seems like Kimi versus Zed in the mid lane. You saw how difficult it was. Yeah. Eerie third pick. Now I think the Badang is actually the opening picks for Onyx are pretty good. CFE is also picked up this combo really well. Fredrin Kalea, pretty good combo actually to set up for the 1-1. If the Eerie Thug eventually gets banned, they still have like what, Ranger, they still have the Moskov. If you get my meaning. So it's just that I think this first pick Lunox, if they really want to go for the Lunox, they could have just last picked the Lunox. Yeah.
Even so, can we talk about for a second OP on his performance?
It's a very build also. Yeah, it's so difficult. Like if they're very well tilted in that game.
Didn't die a single time, max stacks on Sky Piercer, and was getting some
the reverse BTR draft didn't work. Unfortunately, the reverse BTR didn't work.
Just to remind everyone, 8 months ago was a roamer.
Yeah, and I love how the end of the video that we saw leading into this was like him saying, we're the contenders. Dude, what a statement Game 1 was as the contenders.
It was so clean. It's so clean the way that they play it. And I love that from the side of CFU because it really shows maturity, but the level of polish that we saw on top of that, right? The fact that they aren't just throwing abilities, and that's another chant coming in from CFU. They are so amped up with this 21-3 victory.
I wonder what they had for breakfast. Something, champions.
Do they usually have umali for breakfast, or is that just a dinner thing?
They really like the omelet station.
Oh, right, yeah. Like the omelets have been back to where we are staying, but...
Are they limit testing? I don't think so. I don't think that they're limit testing. I think that they really already wanted to go for I think Onyx wants to set the tone that they will want to go for this kind of composition where they pick up Yisun Shin, they prioritize Yisun Shin, and they go for a gold laner for what do you call this? Not really a flex gold laner, but more of like an open gold laner where you can go for fighters, you can go for mages, you can go for marksmen in the gold lane for Savero. Like could be Ruby, could be even CC, it could be Lunox as you're saying, even Kimi, you know, in combination with the Yisun Shin. Yisun Shin is like the pivotal point of this draft from Onyx ID, which they wanted to kind of tell the world that they can play either hyper carry Kyrie or more of a utility / fighter Kyrie, you know.
I feel like all of this was engineered from the get-go in the draft from the side of CFU.
Yeah, and I think now what we're seeing, I see that traction pulse hit again by...
But OP, dude, I think the reaction now for Yeb and the team will be to take away the Kimi and give priority to Suns, the mid lane, and like not actual like priority picks, but more of like prioritize winning the lane. Kyrie or Carl. Right now it's Carl for sure, but right now Kyrie's pretty good.
They're friends. Know your friends. Maybe we can say that. Know your friends, you know. But they took it in the case of, we know exactly how to play against this. We know how to make this work. We know their timings and where they all want to be. But again, like you saw how aggressive Boxy could be on a Kalea.
CFU against the LPH. Was it?
You don't really see some from other Kaleas, and because
see you soon. We're the ones to actually take down Yib. Wolf or Manjin? Manjin tayo dyan. Eerie Granger last pick, yeah. Nah, Lunox. That's the thing. That's what I feel like. Exposing your mid lane, even as Suns, dude. It's gotta be difficult, even if they went for the Earthel. I think. Revenge.
សម្រាប់ការអមសេចហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំចាញ់ទៅលើ SRG ហ្នឹងវាឈឺចាប់ដែរព្រោះវាមិនតិចយើងឈ្នះហើយប៉ុន្តែយើងនៅតែចាញ់នៅម៉ាច់ហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំមក AWC នៅឆ្នាំនេះទីមួយក៏យើង focus លើ team ធ្វើម៉េចធ្វើឲ្យបានល្អជាងការអមសេចហើយរឿងចាញ់មុនហ្នឹងមកសងសឹកនៅសងសឹក
It must be avenged. OP's pretty good, dude. MSC, Onyx PH. Lunox fits better than Zetian mid against Kimi. That's right, Tyke. But for me, it did not work. And you can, like I said, you can one-shot the 1-1 if you go for the Lunox bomb like Flicker and stuff, and it's not like the 1-1 will go for Wither Crown. But that is also operating in theory. Like you're operating in a way that you want to successfully nail the Lunox bomb. And, you know, imagine your opponents will just hand it over to you, you know. If you have a podcast, say the truth. Monton is a bully. What do you mean, Justin? All corporations are bullies, honestly. Especially the bigger you get, the more selfish you can be, and you should be, because you want to grow your corporation, whatever. So I'm not saying that you're wrong, Justin Umaran. I'm just saying, like, what do you mean? Onyx ID na to? My turn! How about Irito picks in 1-1? Onyx pick Irito. Dude, I wish I can explain it to you, but I really don't know the answer. It's just like one of those aggressive moves by Onyx ID, and they've always been very famous about that. In fact, one of the teams that I'm not good at predicting is actually Onyx Indonesia, just because of how different their outlook is for the game.
Just read the patch notes. Just read the patch notes, y'all. But yeah, join us for the Dino Planet All-Star 2025 event. Lots of goodies, and don't forget to try to get that Popo and Koopa skin.
So for CFU, I'm thinking of two priority picks for them, which is Kalia as well as Arlet. Then for Onyx, it still should be the Yisun Shin, I think. And maybe this time they will pick up the Zushin, like prioritize the Zushin this time. Because they had to ban it in favor of Lunox and Zet. I would want them to go for Yisun Shin and Zushin. Zushin, Yisun Shin, win the mid lane, or, you know, not lose the mid lane or something like that.
Yeah, because it was such a dominant game for CFU, and I think really
Snapdragon, okay. Was it? Hindi ko na maalala yun. Non-biased predictions file, TLPH and TLID. TLPH and Onyx PH. Yep. They're just pretty strong. Could Lapu-Lapu be a viable EXP lane right now in MSC? Yes, for sure.
Because as we've discussed before, Zetian is utility-based. She can only do so much to...
Yes, I think eventually teams will pick up the Grok.
You have nothing to help bridge you into the last...
Non-biased Onyx ID and Onyx PH. Especially after watching this, I'm thinking like TLPH versus Onyx PH would be a really good matchup. And I say that because there's a possibility, because Onyx ID is in Group B. And I believe that you face Onyx. So I'm just saying this because it's a single elimination bracket. And because Onyx ID and Onyx PH are in separate groups, it just means that they might be facing each other early in the stages of the elimination bracket. That's why I'm predicting it that way. Yeah, if you get my meaning. Lutpi Masha, yeah, for sure. Do you think Severity? Yeah, everybody needs to step up their game.
That's what I didn't expect the Lunox to get put in the gold lane. Maybe it could eventually work. You know, again, this is only our second match for MSC, but yeah, I think the Lunox was the big kind of kicker for me.
Yeah, because Lapu, because there's Arlet and Fovius. The only reason why teams are not prioritizing Lapu Lapu or thinks that it's a very early pick is because of the existence of Arlet as well as Fovius, which are so good. Like they're more like one size fits all kind of heroes, you know.
Yes, it's gonna be the same banning pattern. I mean,
CW will not play a game because he has not played MLBB, right? I doubt that he will play.
We gotta keep changing it up every single time, or are they the kind of like, oh, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it?
Yeah, I think
I believe EWC has a limitation for the people that they have to put there, and there are more important people to be included. If they lose now, it's not over yet, but it's gonna be difficult.
They could go with the Kalea. They could go start things off with the Zushin.
1-1 ban. Okay, so Kalea Arlet.
Zushin also is a pretty good opener. We'll see how they want to kind of play this out.
Oh, Kalea. I think, judging from the previous game, I think this should be Kalea first pick for CFU. And they will just go Kalea Fredrin once again because they know that the Yisun Shin is gonna be there. And Onyx will go for Yisun Shin Fovius once again. Or Yisun Shin Arlet? Oh yeah, I did say Zushin. Because now the 1-1 is not available, so you go Zushin. So you go Zushin, Yisun Shin Zushin. Or how about Badang? Yeah, Badang. Badang is also pretty good. But this opens up the Fredrin again for CFU, and they might go Fredrin Arlet. I think that's a very solid opening for CFU Gaming.
Hey man, I'll tell you, just throw out a bunch of names and one of them's gonna hit, right?
Give us one more. Give us one more.
There's like 100.
Yeah, you're in a sperm bud.
Exactly. Just throw a bunch out. Just throw a wide net.
Fredrin.
Okay. Let's see if we'll get two. Let's see if we'll get two.
Oh, this is gonna be 2 for 2 here. We got 27.
On-call analyst? What do you mean? I'm always analyst. Online and on-call, yeah.
This time they changed their opening a little bit more.
We're training. Like right now, obviously the MSC has started, so this is now my focus because now they're focusing on their training and I'm watching the games.
That's 2 for the day for Daisu.
I'm dancing.
Hey, it's looking good, but
this
now
is great.
I don't know if it's great just yet, right? Because now that they've locked in the Arlet, I would have preferred Arlet to be Jushin in this particular scenario. But the Kalea kind of like forces it like we still need damage.
Okay, Arlet Fredrin.
Right? We can wait for the
Zushin, it's pretty good for Onyx versus Kalea. Also against Arlet. And I think it's a 50-50 between, like, Fredrin does not threaten the Zushin. The Zushin with the Sky Piercer, there's a little bit of threat on the Fredrin, but you're more of an annoyance than you are a counter.
That's a little bit too greedy for my taste already. Yeah. I feel like Yisun Shin's a good thing to build around.
Ain't coaching in the future? I don't know, dude. It's like it's very traumatizing, and I don't think I'm cut for coaching anymore. But we'll see if there are offers, you know. There are good offers, probably. But
banned out as expected here. Now, from CFU side, I'm thinking of like different iterations of what types of damage they want to go through, because there is the possibility.
I don't. Can we saw Core I didn't see. Yeah.
In this particular draft against
Readable, yeah. So why did Onyx pick up the Zushin? Usually, you look at you look at your mid matchup. But then Zushin, if you play it right, it does not lose the mid lane. It's very easy to win in the mid lane. Like now what you're going to do for Onyx is ban Kimi, ban of those strong mid laners like Farsa even, but the Farsa's already banned. There's the Lapu Lapu ban that you're looking for, boys. That kind of tells me that CFU wants to go for probably a Granger, but Onyx might be the first one. Actually, no. Or a Moskov. The only hero that can defeat the Zushin now is the Kimi, so they ban the Kimi. They can just go for a ban on the Actually, you don't need to ban. Yeah, you need to ban Moscow. Yeah, like I said. Yeah. Okay.
And keep in mind, technically Kalian as well as Arlic can still
Truck will help for.
right? You threw Kalia into the
You ban Phoveus now, right? If you're CFU? CC. Wow. So Onyx can just pick up Phoveus now.
And then Onyx went with the gold lane focus to go ahead and narrow those options down. So
I think Onyx might be able to take a page out of the book from Onyx, the Onyx team that competed in MWI and even Team Vitality. They can go Akai EXP. Sorry, I'm gonna say it. I love Akai.
Yeah, Phoveus for Onyx, and then you
We've seen Arlott struggle against
go Zed for CFU.
You get heavy spun out and you completely have your flow broken.
Yes, not to mention that his base.
Do you want to go Zed? Yeah, Zed Kalea for guaranteed. And then I think.
The value from Arlott trying to trade freely against you. But here we go. We got the Phoveus.
Yeah, this is just gonna be Granger Harith for both these. CFU's gonna pick. All right, this is how it goes now. You pick up Zed if you're CFU, and then you're gonna think like, what do we want better? Do you want Granger or do we want Harith?
Alongside with the Kalia to both take concussive.
Granger is really good for Onyx. And Harith is really good for CFU. So CFU might think, what if we swap? What if we get... Nah, it's not gonna happen. I think this is Harith for CFU. Yeah, if they pick up Granger, it's gonna be pretty bad for them. But it's also pretty good for Onyx, though. Yeah, Granger's pretty good for Onyx.
I mean, you're lacking that, right? I mean, yeah, you have a little bit.
A really balanced draft if this will be Granger last pick for Onyx. I hope that it's not like something weird like a Ruby or just don't be Lunox Gold for Onyx. Although it's very tempting because you have Fedrin as well as Harith, and Lunox Gold is getting picked up versus Harith.
Yeah, I mean, it's just to make sure that they could completely.
Okay, just the go Lunox, please. Is that? Oh wait, that's Granger. That's Granger, right? I'm a little bit far away from my monitor, that's why I wasn't able to catch that. Yeah, it's Granger.
Far ahead, those dashes are going to start stacking up. He's going to get a lot of passive triggers, but there's a limit.
To be fair, there's really not much variations from the things. I think this is just pretty standard drafting. Like there's nothing too mind blowing, honestly. Nothing like out of the ordinary. CFU gets the heroes that they wanted. Onyx gets the heroes that they wanted in combination with the Yi Sun Shin. It's pretty even across the board. India Trust. Why is Harith good here? Moscow would have been really good for the side of CFU, but it was banned. The next good thing is Harith, because Harith does not really care about the damage of Phoveus, doesn't care about Zushin. Has a pretty good matchup versus the Yi Sun Shin, especially with the Purify. As long as you purify the stuns, you're gonna be okay. Like most of the damage profile of Onyx ID is not gonna be good for. It's manageable for Harith. I mean, and like I said, it's the next best thing after the Moscow. So that's why it's good. Yeah, it's just Granger Harith. Nothing too special. But then Rome and Zushin is pretty good combo. Like I said, it's like a combo in the mid lane that does not really lose. And Kalea aiding the Zed is good. Oh, okay. Okay, Savero. Ooh, what a good exchange from both gold laners, honestly. But yeah. Okay, now Onyx back. They're back in their winning ways. Zetian is proven to be a very weak hero in the mid lane, as we've seen in Game 1 and in Game 2. Oh, why is Moskov good there? Because of the global presence, good hard carry, and they also only have the Zushin, which is not a threat for the Moskov. Yeah, it's like Moskov. Moskov is a good scaling hero with good synergy with utility junglers like this Kaleo Fredrin that can overtake them the early game. Means that Moskov is just gonna be a problem overall, and then you have the global presence with the Zetian too to help to aid out. Oh my God, Detective's just way too good. Oh, Lutpi, what the? Lutpi back! Don't tell me back-to-back games you're gonna struggle. Oh, dude, back-to-back games. It's pretty bad.
Oh my God, Boxy. That was actually
Boxy.
kinda sick. He jumps in, knowing that
And yeah, Moskov is good versus any comp. As long as there's no Hayabusa, it's gonna be okay. It's arguable though because there's a Yisun with the ultimate to kind of scout where the Moskov is, but you can play like how TLPH played Moskov versus us. Like you don't really leverage the global. You just farm and farm and farm, and then late game you're gonna be good. Lutpi, oh my God, pretty bad. Giving so much free stuff for CFU.
Earlier on, he did have to burn the flicker, so
yeah, they on the, to be fair, Yisun Chin's pretty good.
Can set things up. He'll go ahead and try to do that. Doesn't have the flicker available.
Lapo counters Moskov, yeah.
Holding on to a very minor lead.
That's a one shot.
This is going to be one of those games too where the goal
so easy to one shot the Moskov with a Lapo flicker.
Sing as well hasn't gone down despite dealing with a lot of 1v1 pressure. This is like Gideon mentioned, the classic matchup that we're so used to seeing in the gold.
Good synergy with the Zep
two heroes, so
too.
The teams for now are really just looking off pick off potential, you know, around the
Kalei obviously with appeal.
Again, this is a very interesting matchup between these two gold laners, right? Because we've seen it many times, but it really
Blue is good but very conditional. Yeah.
Both sides don't have the flicker. It becomes a skill matchup, right? Severo must maintain
The thing with Glue is that it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of EXP laner. Like, unlike, for example, Arlott as well as freaking Phobius right now. But the way Lutpi should be adjusting, I think. But yeah, Severo this time, as you've said, stepping up. Still has the Purify, dude. So you purify the slam, the ultimate. It's pretty smart from Severo. But that is purify forced. And now they will have to forego their top lane for Onyx. Sans with the ultimate. That is forcing Boxy's ultimate. And actually defends the turret. So that's pretty good for Sans, but now it's a 3v3. Yep, Kyrie gets it. Well done. Keyboy just doing Keyboy things. They punish Wadu. It's pretty good.
Not gonna burn that flicker for that. So focus for Onyx is the objective. They get a couple kills. They won't.
Yes, Harith and Granger is pretty well matched.
That's really what it boiled down to. If he hit
it's a very skill-based matchup.
Because he was left out in the water, and considering that the front line was getting shoved in from the side of Onyx,
they're essentially both skill-based heroes.
That's how Onyx Idea were able to take this turtle for free. But now back into the gold lane.
And with a lot of dashes between them.
Thrown up to this top side. The fact that Sans wasn't really part of that fight.
No, it's just Rusty Larry. I think it's just that Arlott and Phovis are open. That's the only reason why Glue is getting what you call that? Neglected. And in this particular game, the marksmen, the gold laners were last picked, so you don't wanna pick up Blue without knowing the enemy gold laner. You wanna counter that as much as possible. Although Glue would have been good for any of the teams, but it's just that the Phobius and Arlott have the higher tier of priority.
So just really good tracking of the battle spells from Onyx ID, right?
Game 1, an aggressive draft from Onyx ID backfired. Kyrie finally scaling, and finally we get item check. 4.9k versus 3.2k. Yep.
And not to mention, Severo already with the Sky Piercer. This is where Zing has to be careful.
Is this just because of like a confidence play? Zing, wow, going forward. Severo, he saw Onyx, the rest of the members there, so he's just going to clear that
out. Arlott does not counter Badang.
That is no Zaman Force now available for this
sort of answers the Yi Shin, but most importantly, it's a deny pick, and also it combos well with Kalea and Fredrin, individually and as a team. Yeah, this is really good for CFU. This kind of formation. Savero dead. Oh my god. Lutpi, look at them. They're so separated from each other because of the studs. Oh, come on now, Lutpi. Oh, Kyrie. Oh my god. Oh my word. Yeah, that's a really good hero composition for CFU gaming. I might just use that in my example of breaking down like the box. That's a very good box setup from CFU. And ideally that's how you want to operate your CFU because you have a ton of stuns with your team. The Zetian Zet ult, that's the value you get out of it. Vision. And that mini stun, 0.8 seconds, gonna matter a lot, dude.
Out and distributed amongst a lot of spots.
Again, Wadu, I know we didn't get to see the entire play out, but he did a phenomenal job too at zoning Kyrie out. So Kyrie,
yeah, Fan is still pretty good. Oh man, my hands are making it so difficult for me to think.
After that with the flicker, so great decision from
Casemiro.
So Onyx, you know, they had about a 3,000 gold lead that they were working with. It's going to be whittled down to pretty much to an even game here, at least economically. But right now, it's still Onyx with
Vixen is pretty. He's getting back in the. Getting back in the conversations now. Ouch. So hard to think with this hand.
Now, as you can see, the conversion isn't the most deadly, right? It's not like a 5k gold swing. It's only a 3k gold swing so far. And when we look at the items as already built, we're going into the second phases of the game. We're going into the mid game, right? BOD already complete for the side of Kyrie, and it looks like he wants to eventually build up to an endless battle. Lutpi, he's not even going for Thunderbolt at this point of time. He's literally anti-Curiosity.
It really seems like Steven knows what they're doing. Yeah, for sure.
We need to see the MR come through from him, and honestly, the anti-Curiosity is kind of strange.
The Granger is really good right now because you have also Yi Shin. So you have two cores essentially if you're Onyx ID. You have two scaling heroes.
That's a whole lot from both sides utilized for this. Lord is for the taking. They're fighting for control. CFU,
Sun's getting caught. That's pretty bad. Lutpi, that's pretty good. Oh my god, that's pretty good, Lutpi. Good Dark Wave. Nice! Jump, jump! Oh, they got OP. Oh, I should have taken that OP, but yeah, I understand. Detective. Oh my god. Oh, he survives. Oh my word. Keyboy missed. It's the ultimate. Oh no. Became disastrous for Onyx. Dude. Now CF is on the lead, dude. No, it's actually one of my Lupus episodes, my man. Rusty Larry. So this is gonna take a while before it heals up. It's throbbing. It's throbbing. Can't work.
Yeah, I'm down 2 kills, but look at Sakeva's Vera and as well as Kyrie's damage. They're through the roof. They're topping.
No brute force for Phobius. You need it like maybe second item actually. Could be. Or third. Ooh, what happened?
The worst part about this is the fact that Detective is 2 levels down. They don't really want to take this Lord. They really want to fight Onyx because they know they will.
Oh, we're delayed for a little bit.
Final slash gonna be used again. Keyboy can be in trouble. Keyboy out of the picture. Still gonna be breaking out. Wadu goes down next. Loopy also half health. Falls to Zing. Now they're gonna be.
Oh my god. Detective's just cracked. Nice punish, boys. I'm gonna 2 times. Oh, Zing! Oh my god, I should not have 2 times. Sorry, guys. Let's replay that. Oh my god, what is happening? Can we get a replay, please? Yeah, fully skilled. Okay, let's look at the replay. Zing overstepped for sure. After this, obviously. Detective is doing a great job. Had it been that he killed Savero, this would be totally different. But Savero is still able to pop some shots. Detective all taken out. Oh my god. And then Zing under the turret, getting lifted as well by Suns, which is crazy. I think he missed his Purify too.
I think even that, when you get a glimpse of them, you know, still
Bro thought it was Kelra. Bro thought it was Kelra. Yeah, that's a massive throw for Sing.
And that's what we saw there. Even then, Sans able to
Not uric acid, Monsky. That's different.
Was great teamwork there. So this now leads them
This is more on the blood chemistry level, which I cannot control, unfortunately.
So good. 560 natural stacks, 46 on the Sky Piercer. And now with this Lord, they're holding as many inhibitors as possible. Keep in mind, they have the better
I remember now, dude.
CFU, if they want to take space,
you're right. Now I remember why I'm getting sick. Because it's true that the weather actually affects us autoimmune people. Detective isolated, but they don't have the stunts for now. Right? Loopy, dude, it's like you already know that you're in range of the final slash to the turret, dude. Dude, oh my god, that's like
nicely done by Detective. He saw that bar full. He knew that Lupe was going to come out of the
you already know that he's baiting you. Detective, there's no way that you take off Detective like that. It's like, oh my god, it's a pretty big mistake. Lupe, surprisingly, is low when it comes to gold.
Reminds me of what LaFell mentioned about sharks and the noise they make. But, you know, yeah, that's that glimpse of CFU. It's really the timing they need.
Like, it's true, though. Like, autoimmune disease people, for some reason, we can tell the weather, actually. If we're feeling already, if we're getting random aches out of nowhere, usually a storm is about to happen.
Still, it's, you know, they got to be able to withstand that.
I don't know. I cannot explain that, but it just happens to us.
CFU from game 1 to now even game 2, despite even being down, to start these fights. I don't know if it would change much for them if they let Onyx be the ones to get the first get-go on it.
I don't think they can afford it right now, mainly because Detective is leveled down on Kyrie. And we know that with these
Loot PC 6-man. Going in for Twilight Armor. Wow. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh my god, they always get baited onto Detective, dudes. Stop. Oh, good thing. Good thing Savero and Kyrie able to run away. Nice key boy! Key boy! That's my boy! Well done, key boy. Worthy sacrifice. It's just dude, it's a good thing CFU Gaming really wanted to fight under the tier 1 turret. And there was a wall, which Sans always likes because you displace your opponents and you put a wall behind you, so you kind of protect yourself from that. Yeah, Vero, well done actually with the bait. Detective selling the bait, but also Keyboy and freaking Savero, or also with good baits out there.
That was very upsetting. I think that's one of the bigger miscalculations coming in from the side of CFU Gaming. Even though, to be fair, their initiation wasn't that bad. And I could definitely see an angle. But the problem is that mid-tier 1 is still available, and that's what takes away from that power hiding onto that mid.
Yeah, Kyrie.
The siege is going to be a little tough, I'm not going to lie, but Opie...
Maybe he's thinking like he's getting controlled by Detective. Detective doesn't even like... It's just baiting. Oh my god, another. See if he's good at baiting. Wadu missed the final slash. That would have been really good. Oh, that was scary. Good thing Onigardi avoided that. It was Sky. Yep. Now you can take on Detective. He's alive once again. Lutpi still freaking dead. Oh my god. Nice guy. Well done. That's the Yusinchi that we know of. That's the Kyrie Yusinchi that we know. OP not a threat without the ultimate. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can end. They can end. They can. Can. Oh, what a push! What a push back from Detective. Wow, that was a taunt, by the way. Well done. But yeah, there you go. Nice juggle. Very nice. Oh my god, Kyrie's cracked. Thank you. Allergic rhinitis kids, but yeah, that happened. There's something in the air, right? That kind of tells us like there's something.
But when you have Severo and as well as Kyrie on these heroes, holy cow.
Dude, but CFU is so good. And Kyrie popping off, and Severo this game actually stepped up. Good laning stage, good mid game, good baits, and good command of the good agency of the hero. But I would say if CFU weren't overly aggressive, they could have taken this game honestly. It's a game of baits, bro. Honestly.
I think at some point, Severo and as well as Kyrie was doing his own thing. He was playing a little selfishly for sure. But Severo probably looked over at Loki and Kibo is like, one of y'all gotta die for me. Like as soon as that final slash is out of the way, I actually can play this video game.
Did Kyrie go deathless this game?
Interesting to see the decisions that CFU made throughout
Oh no, he died once. Yeah, this game, this particular one, particular clash. What a game! CFU is legit, boys.
There was some brilliance to it too, but then same thing. It's like you get through the game.
Wadu,
and you
okay.
question like, man, why'd you guys fight there? Why did Boxy go in for that Tsunami Slam?
Yeah. This game number 2 was a emotional and mechanical roller coaster. It was the highs of
Mechanical roller coaster. I agree.
Back and forth, and that's the type of action that I personally like to see, where you got to see members of CFU shine at the right time and then falter and then get punished by Onyx. But then the same thing could be said for Onyx. I feel like at this point, I got like.
May not be able to.
Unanimous here, where we just gotta say we just really gotta sharpen up some of the decision making in the team fights for both teams.
Hey, I mean it's overheat, big overheat coming in.
Why Onyx always has an XP problem? I don't know.
I feel like Onyx naturally were more consistent.
SRJ and homeboys, yeah. CFU legit. I think CFU belongs to the top 6 teams of this tournament. Typhoon season's just bad, yeah, I know. Why am I not in the MSC? Yeah, not my choice. That's what I'm gonna say.
Alright, let me just quickly press my dash past the wall so that he carries on over and then he gets punished. But then on the side of Onyx, you saw that at some point, it seems like a computer switch flicked into the brains of Severo and Kyrie. It's like, these are very specific skills I need to watch out for. Watch us maximize our dashes to avoid them.
Even looking at the breakdown here of the game, like, I would say this is quite a stark difference from game 1, obviously. Onyx had a great time coming in this game. It was relatively, I would still say, sided towards Onyx, but there was clearly moments for CFU.
There's always coming third game, we'll see.
That game, it's just unfortunate for them because, and I don't know if even the Harith, the Harith seemed to actually.
When loot we should help him cut waves for tempo. Plan of games for loot we struggling to give waves. Like when you're saying like if the in the case of full fuse where you don't have enough wave clear. Could be.
They were down, a good few thousand gold, so that could have changed the course of some of those earlier team fights. Even so, but,
yeah, well, they
very interesting. Yeah, like you said.
I think, in all honesty, we just got away with this game.
Yeah, and I was talking about it with the thousands on the back. I mentioned something where this wasn't a game won by.
Thank you, Verla. Let's see if we predict something for game number 3. In fact, I'm gonna get my coffee. Hang on.
Now the second game, you have the Badang is still there, yes, who can just CC immune by popping up the ultimate. But the fact that some of your key figures have ways to just cleanse out the crowd control initiated by Boxer. You could see that CFU were a little bit uncomfortable in the initial phases of an engagement.
Yeah, I think it really came down to like you had to think about these fights like chess, and I think that's the hardest part because it's a stacking effect. When somebody throws out their first ability, then you have to kind of figure out what are the next things that are going to be traded out for resources, right? If I get a good appraiser's wrath here, if I get an energy eruption, what happens afterwards? And I think a lot of the time we did see that CFU understood the assignment, assuming that Wadu was able to get a good final.
No, hindi pa laglag yung mga teams na matatalo ngayon. This is still a GSL bracket group stage, which means winners versus winners, losers versus losers, something like that, and then you determine the second placers from each of the bracket.
And then there's Savero, who's like, yo, Keyboy, you better do your...
Is that what yeah, that's essentially what GSL means.
Yeah, and for Onyx, you see for majority of these
Cheers.
as the game went to the latter portion, there's always 3 members alive. Savero, Kyrie...
I can't even prepare my own coffee because of this hand.
It wasn't a secondary carry. It's like a secondary peeler and roamer for the 2 dudes that you really need to survive.
That's what I was saying. I'm in one of the fights, it was clear, like Sans, because of the way he plays.
I hope you guys forgive me if I'm not able to restream the next. I don't know. Let's see. We'll try. Make and model. So BPHS2 from Audio Technica. Yeah, Audio Technica BPHS2. Got this in M2, back in M2. So M2 was 2020.
Record-breaking in terms of viewerships.
2021? 2021. M2 was 2021. Yeah. What? Already 1.1 million current PCU. Yeah. So Jaizu, this is Audio Technica BPHS2. One of the best ones out there. So what you're seeing now is the BPHS1, which is one of the older models. Although BPHS2 is pretty old. But so far, Audio Technica and their broadcast headsets.
What has been a pretty epic matchup so far, with game 1 being shocker.
Beautiful.
So ready, they just absolutely stomped on it. What's gonna happen
4.5 years ago. Yeah. So that is how old this headset is, and I've been using it. Even with gaming, you know, it's like it's one of the good ones out there.
Interesting to see these teams like slowly make these micro adjustments and that are very impactful in the game in very big ways. And I think for all of you out there, to our Cambodian as well as our Indonesian fans, keep supporting who's going to win this match 1-1 so far. Do you think that the draft is going to change? Because I feel like the only thing that's
their patience grew thin because on
they take red side instead.
I think that's the big difference. They, swap sides, and then maybe aside from 1 or 2 of the heroes, I think we still see similar heroes banned, but they are going to we'll see if they switch sides.
Because I have a feeling here, if we're going to see the similar sides again, CFU blue, Onyx red, I think Onyx going to walk away with it. We've seen enough adjustments from there.
I think that CFU is more inclined to actually hold on to the blue side, to be perfectly honest here. I feel like Onyx don't mind being on the red side, but if they could be on blue, if they do go on
what if we get the same heroes, right?
How does the priorities end up changing, right? Because does that mean, now look, guess he gets to play Uranus now.
1-1 third ban again from Onyx, I think.
I'm starting to miss him. I am starting to miss him. By the way, we also have really awesome support chests available for you as part of our MSC event in the in-game client of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Only 20 diamonds to purchase the MSC.
See if his team, by micro plays and some just over aggression, I would say. Front page is still EWC. Like my thumbnail, right? Oh man. I know HR2, but yeah, fine. Oh, let's change it.
Oh wait, wasn't
Farsa was 22.
Okay, where can I see it?
I remember the really awesome animations that we have there. So yeah, go ahead, check that out. And there's also up to 1,000 MSC coins that could be yours as well. So it's not just the esports side, the broadcast side that you're getting a lot of good stuff. In game 2, there's a lot of treats for everyone who loves MLBB. Game number 3, I like the discussion that we were on about the draft, changing things up. Sorry, remind me here, who gets selection for game 3?
It should be CFU because they were the recent team who lost.
Because they're the team that recently lost. So, all right. Maybe
is that how it is? The team that recently lost is the one to decide the...
If they do go onto the red side side and choose to go that for game number 3.
How it is?
But for now,
so
we have to listen in on Onyx story and the road to EWC.
Yeah.
Halo, nama saya Gilang, role nickname saya Sans, role saya mid lane. Yang pastinya gue senang banget udah bisa berada di MSC 2025. Pasti senang banget lah, soalnya ini kan bisa dibilang turnamen yang sangat bergensi juga. Terus banyak player-player yang
You know what my guess is? I think the deadly decision now for CFU is if they pick up Kimi. Like if they prioritize picking up the Kimi. I think that will be a very good decision if they actually went for that.
From Indonesia that just dominated. This time they were tested, they struggled, they rose above that, and I think that just makes better teams.
Bekerja keras juga untuk menangin turnamen ini. Jadi yang pastinya saya pengen juara di season ini lagi.
Yeah, I think it would be a very good. That would be a very good approach from CFU if they pick up like maybe first pick Kalia, then Yisun Badang again from Onyx, and they pick up the Kimi because we saw how good it was. That means that Onyx might be inclined to also consider snatching the Kimi because I don't think that they will first ban it.
Draft happenings for this game number 3, Gideon. You mentioned something to me about a mid lane priority matchup here because Zakian has great so far this series.
So I'm just guessing here, like Kalia first pick for CFU if they because they're gonna decide. I think they were gonna. I think it's. I think blue side is just easy.
I think that Farsa might just be opened up in just a little bit.
Okay.
Guys, don't worry, guys. We're not spicing things up. We're just resetting it back down. It's a BO1 right now, and CFU kick things off with a fanny ban naturally.
And they're still on the blue side.
Still on the blue side.
So they still want to go for that. That's
Your hand, right? Yeah, it's my hand. It's swollen, dudes. I can't use it.
How to adjust throughout this draft. I mean, we'll see if we still see similar bans from them. They let the R-Lot go earlier, game 1. They ended up banning that out. This time around, like you said, it's still the Fanny and the Lancelot. So, I don't know, is priority, like, do we still think that CFU is actually going to priority see here, or do they switch things up? Because there's a
It's just one of the flares for my sickness.
Opening up the option, batting the Farsa, and even going for a surprise Farsa first pick, similar to what we saw earlier in the day for Team Liquid.
Okay, so Kalia first pick, I believe.
What they want to do. So, real quick, CFU, do you still want to go for the Fredrin type, or
Yeah, this is still Fredrin, I believe.
you're supporting it with?
Like a straight up Kalia opener again? I don't know. I feel like the Kalia opener is always going.
All right, then Yisun Badang, but this time CFU, they go Fredrin Kimi, or Arlet Kimi. That's what I feel like. Maybe they change Detective Zero, but then, like, what's the point of first picking the Kalia if you're not gonna get the Fredrin, right?
Oh, Onyx doesn't mind giving you priority, but they will tax you heavily as you are walking off. That is the big issue here that I see from CFU's side. Because as much
For CFU, yes. Not all the time. Kalia first pick is not good all the time. I think it's still a Yisun or Arlet. But for CFU, because the box is just so good at it and they have this Fredrin combo, that makes a lot of sense.
I wouldn't mind it. Considering that Kimi does have the jetpack, the thruster, so that she can reposition a little bit. If she could somehow pair that up with Flicker, if it's available.
Yeah, right. Kimi Fredrin, Kimi Arlet. Let's see.
That it might force out some early engagements. You called it again.
Yep.
Nice
Pretty good.
And
This is
they
pretty
can
good. This is really good.
What they pair up with the Fredrin, also going on with what Gideon mentioned with the mid lane pick.
Do we still go full views or do we change it up for Loot P? Because we can also play like Edith or CC. But Edith is not like a third pick material kind of hero. And knowing Loot P, like they can obviously play the Masha. Ooh, Masha. Masha Loi, maybe? Loi Masha for Onyx, maybe? Or Chip. Oh, yeah, but then... Oh, yeah, they do pick up the CC. And I know this because even if you look back at their MPL ID, like drafts, if they go red side, there's so many times where they pick CC third pick, red third.
But the Badang doesn't always necessarily need to front. You can send Loot P to front instead. Have Kiboy go for the follow-up.
What counters wise is like spammable stuns are so annoying for Eason Shin. Arlet, Ruby, Hilda. Some teams pick up Hilda actually versus Eason Shin. Just like you treat it like how you treat Hayabusa, where there's no kill threat for you and then there's kill threat for the enemy. No Uranus word. What counters easy now though? We don't pick up the glue. Edith, maybe. Hilda, maybe. Phobius, obviously not. Esmeralda, no. Unfortunately, does not work for CC. They might just be... CFU might just be trapped with the Hilda. Maybe.
He might just eat a whole bunch of reflective damage towards him if you have the vengeance up on that CC right away. He'll be wondering, hey, I'm gonna hit you back. That hurt me too.
Yeah, I think the other part for...
And the benefit of getting the Kimi is that you also have the threat of the flex pick, where you can put it in the... Put it in the gold lane role. Okay. Mid lane. Vex. Vex is pretty good. Loyi. Oh, because we forget how good Loyi is versus Fredrin dudes. And I only thought about the Loyi because of the Loyi Masha. But I kind of am reminded. But Vexana, I think, is a pretty standard pickup here for Onyx. Pretty safe. No Zushin, no Eve. Yeah, Vex. Loyi. Oh, they do go for Loyi.
This is one way of doing it. We haven't seen a Loyi in a hot second. I was curious to see what
CFU. Do they go for Novaria? No, I think they will stick with a Kimi mid lane. Get Granger now. And Hilda. Yeah. Hylos? Is Hylos? Nah, Hylos is gonna struggle. Between Hylos and Hilda, Hilda's better against the CC. And also good versus the Eason Shin.
Especially Frederics do not like seeing the Loyi on the other side. Which means now Severo should be free to pick up the things like...
But that's the thing. You're right, Rusty Larry. But if you think of any other EXP laners, there's really no good hero. Lapu Lapu's not good. Bruno. Not Granger though. That's interesting to me. Oh, because CFU wants to play early. They want to nullify the CC again. So Onyx will just go Granger, right? Yeah, so, okay. I do agree, Lastirari. You make a very fair point. But then, you don't have any other options because the Arlet is out. You don't want to go Phobius, so you don't want to go Glue. You don't want to go Esmeralda. Maybe the Lapu Lapu could be a different, maybe a good approach. Maybe Lapu Lapu would be good actually. Like overall. And then the Bruno instead of the Granger. That's an interesting decision for me for CFU because they could have made it so difficult for Onyx to pick up the gold laner. I thought they would go Granger. Yeah.
Will it be Onyx? Will it be CFU? Will it be Indonesia? Or will it be Cambodia?
So good, man. That's the thing is, people say that it's a triple marksman setup, like when there's like Kimi. What's that? Kimi, Claude? I forgot the other one. But honestly, in this scenario, like OP, technically, yeah, Kimi's a marksman, but Kimi's also a mage. And this is more of a mage. Like, they treat it like a mage, actually. And then Eason Shin is no longer treated like a marksman, actually. More of a fighter. Like a mid-range, you know, for me. But yeah, I understand why people wanted to call it triple marksman, but I think the treatment is just different. That's just how I look at it. But
there's not a lot of sustain from the side of Onyx Indonesia, and even then, most of them are running with the flickers anyway.
Oh my god.
The professional leagues and the qualifiers leading all up here on the road to MSC, it just didn't seem to be one of those picks that people like to go for. The Bruno, though, on the other hand, I guess in a way, too, it kind of gives you a little bit of a... Oh, hold on, already? Gonna jump in with the title strike. Keyboy, though, is there to keep...
It just sounds cool. Yeah, I agree.
So you go ahead and just
But I do understand why they say that. But yeah, the only reason why a triple marksman setup works is because literally because of Yi Shin. Like maybe Natan eventually is gonna be in that conversation, but that's gonna be a stretch. This time Lutpi does have the priority. That's probably why they picked up the CC instead of the Fulvius. I think they're using Honor, I believe. Mincy or YZ? No, Mincy is not gonna work. It's so conditional. Need to team fight always. Yu Zhong would have been... Yeah, I do like the Yu Zhong. Forgot about that. Yeah, Yu Zhong would have been really good for CFU. The idea of the Hilda, though, is you have a way to kind of scout out. You have your contact hero for CFU.
They just walk on up, force CFU back, and Kyrie will go ahead and get the turtle, but still, Wadu now on the backside, looking for the first blood. They take a ton of damage. Double flickers on out here from CFU.
Need someone to scout it out.
One shot won't land it on
Ouch.
First bloods haven't been achieved, but I don't know if anybody realized
The
it, but
beat.
Sans did a very interesting move, and I think it messed with the minds of CFU, which is why they gave
Oh,
him
my
so
hand
much
is
space. By
so
the time they realized
painful.
where Sans actually was,
I don't think I
they
can
couldn't
restream the next two series anymore.
Looking at the emblem build so far, everything seems to be up to snuff, nothing too out of the ordinary. We do have common emblems being built up by Zing, not taking marksman emblems and not even taking assassin emblems of his own. He's not looking to try and win the lane. He's trying to not only survive, but make sure that he has enough mana to stay relevant. The Master Assassin's always going to be a good time, especially if we see Severa make a mistake. In terms of everything else, the only thing is lethal ignition coming in from Sans.
It's just I can think. I think the rest of my body can work, but I cannot think properly because of the pain. Yeah, there's more games anyways tomorrow. Yeah. I hope so too. That's why I need to really rest it up. Oh my god, you can see that. That's how you play. That's how you can actually play the Yi Jin. You use your ultimate like point blank. Try that out and then you burst him down with one combo. You can see that Kyrie really rehearsed that kind of play so many times. Especially for what you call that? For a burst combo. Oh my god. Savero actually outplayed him there. Nice timing. Very nice timing of the bush play, honestly. Are taking steroids or corticosteroids? Corticosteroids, yeah. So, I'm trying my best to avoid steroids or even corticosteroids. So right now, no. Oh my god. Keyboy cracked. And now Lutpi still back in his feeding ways, but this time actually gives the positive trade for Onyx ID.
Getting punished hard by Onyx Indonesia as they crack open the most valuable structure in the game, mid-tier 1. And with that, we're starting to see what CFU did to Onyx ID in game number 2, but on the opposite side, Onyx has the
Impure Rage, Fredrin for Retries, yeah. But I still like the Quantum Charge. For me personally, I would prefer the Quantum Charge Fredrin. But I guess because they have the Kalia for opening and obviously the Kimi, they're not that concerned about running down people. More about damage and fast farm, obviously with the Impure Rage. But for me, I like Quantum Charge better. Lois is so good. First Fredrin for sure, dudes. this in the previous games, like if you recall, like Zetian versus Fredrin. Fredrin is not that concerned. Zushin, Fredrin, very non-clash type of matchup. Like there's really nothing that will happen in that matchup. But this time, Loi actually is a problem for the Fredrin. Keyboy's gonna kind of sing. Oh, nice flicker from Sing. But Boxy is gonna be the trade. Detective getting pushed back. Keyboy doing so much this game, honestly. Dude, Keyboy is doing so much. Yeah, this is GG. I hope so. So I can rest. Boys, I'm sorry. I don't think I can restream the next matches. The pain is too much. I can't think properly. Loot B again.
Tier 2 still going to be able to stand though with about a little bit of health left, but this next turtle is
Loot B again.
3 for 3.
This is so good. I mean, Sans, despite most mid laners not wanting to play Loi because of the new changes to that diversion, that it reveals the starting position but doesn't show your ending position. It gives too much info. So now he's using it as a mind game, if not a disengage tool. So what if you can see us? As long as the channel completes, my whole team can get on out of there. And the 2 other times that we've seen him use it, he does it.
All good in the hood, thanks. Now, tomorrow it's gonna have a... I'm actually gonna check the MSC schedule. I hope that there's no like big ticket match other than today, like Liquid and Onyx ID. Although I know that this group is pretty stacked. Oh no, CFU are disgruntled now. Look at them. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What are the matches today?
That is a huge econ.
It's SRG later?
6K lead. Honestly, if Onyx didn't have that,
oh yeah,
SRG. Anyways, Wadu probably would have still died regardless, but even so,
oh man, would have been good.
In this case though, Onyx currently 6 kills up on CFU Gaming, and they're now just waiting for the neutral objective. They're walking into enemy territory to deny as much econ as possible, while still making sure that Kyrie has a very efficient.
I think this is pretty much over.
Against Detective.
It's the same thing that I was saying.
That is important things.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Oh my God, Kyrie. God, Kyrie. Ultimate Mountain Shocker for the vision, and then obviously the boat. And look at that. Kyrie played so well in the 2 games that they won. 4-0 and 6. Teams will really ban Yi Sin now versus Sonic. And I think that's what's gonna happen. SRG versus Corinthians, yeah. Jesus versus Innocent.
The next target here is see if they can get some more
Game 3 Loi pick from Yeb. Very good adjustment.
Right now, they're staring down for CFU an 8,000 gold deficit to work against, and even with Keyboy's got the flicker available. If they want to force a fight in the base, they will. Boxy taking a couple too many shots. A Loopy will go in to clean up after the Destinatas all land from Severo. But now looking for more, still with a numbers advantage. Onyx ready to possibly push into this base fully here as Kyrie walks in with the Lord.
Yep, Onyx ID are clearly, they are in the driver's seat. They have momentum on their side. No way.
Oh.
Jumps on into the base.
It's just for zone out. No, Sing is dead. Oh my God. That's why I thought this Bruno pick was weird for me. 2 things that Onyx ID did correctly in this draft was to get the Loot P hero, Loot P Prio hero faster than Bandy Arlet. One thing that CFU did correctly though is to get the Kimi, I think for me. But they probably did not expect the CC priority from Onyx. Well done. The Kimi. Yeah. I think the Bruno. I think they should have just taken the Granger or even the Oh, because they cannot go for the Moskov, right? So difficult. But yeah, thank you so much. Hey, Sukram Innocent. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and staying. And tomorrow, we'll be there. And I'm gonna prioritize the second half because that is the time where that is the part where we see Onyx Philippines actually. Yeah. That's 2 hours 30. Not so bad. I'm gonna take a good rest. Wait, what is the last match for today? Ethic Seal Corinthians. Yeah, yeah, we already know it's. Ooh. So I might not. So tomorrow I might start streaming the Team Spirit versus DFYG game. Probably not Homeboys Team Flash. Okay. So I'm probably just gonna stream 3 games tomorrow. But I think I'm done for tonight. But tomorrow Marky will be here. Not sure about Hito though, because Hito is busy. Whatever. But yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye. I love you all.